Hello?
Welfare check is early this month.
For now?
Looking to chill, interact, and have fun.
Based.
Open up my YouTube page, and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn,
Brand
I'm the only dent on earth. This is so meaningful to me.
Brand dude. Brand
Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need.
Brand
I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you don't work just like my legs. Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday. Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go. What's your favorite type of food?
Volgout.
And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah.
Very meaningful to me. Indeed. I hope you're excited. The Level 1 podcast will feature drama, because of course it will. He does his stupid schedule tweet and says, "We'll get caught up with RTU." I thought he was done with RTU. What's up with that? I thought we were done with this dude. You gave him the last chance. All your bullshit like ex-girlfriend texts that you were sending him. After all that shit, you can join my show, and if you don't respond, then this is your last chance. Yeah, we're gonna talk about him today. What's up, everybody? Wait. Will this be an epic stream or not? I don't know. The level 1 kind of sucks. I'm glad I'm back though, watching it live, because it is quite an adventure.
Sound good? Sounds good to me.
Indeed, dude. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. There's gonna be a level 1 appearing soon, but in the meantime, he's gonna take a while to go live, so we actually have a video to watch. Here it is. It's another Snorthogan one that we missed. So this is from yesterday. He was begging, because of course he is. In case you don't know, his YouTube viewers were not donating enough compared to his Kick viewers. That's something he directly said. And then he starts getting money on YouTube, and then he's complaining that his Kick viewers aren't donating enough. It's never enough. He's hitting his goals and still saying it's not enough. I don't know. That's pretty cool. What a fun stream. I like showing up to a stream and then the guy complaining is just complaining about money. I know you're paying me, but you're not paying me in the ways I want you to pay me. So you have to pay me better. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Anyways. Okay, how about we get started? I'll stop wasting your time. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Let's go. There's a video here. Late night chill begging. Hits 150 goal and begs for 200. So we're on topic here.
Thank you so much for the $25 tip early on here. We're now up to 50 bucks in contributions and a third of the way to the goal for the night. Continuing the goal streak. If we continue that streak, it means that when we hit 25 later on in the week, I'll be trying out the chicken Big Mac from McDonald's. It's going to be another live DSP tries it this coming Friday. So certainly I hope that we continue the trend.
So I can't wait till the chicken Big Mac becomes a dumb, stupid gimmick that you really shouldn't care about when he decides for no reason that he can't get it. Because now that's on the table. That's a possibility. He can just decide he doesn't want to get it. If it's not available on DoorDash, he'll just not get it. And you have to be okay with it, even though it's a cool, fun gimmick that he's using to hype up giving him money. As a reward, he'll eat a chicken burger. But will he? I don't even know. If he decides he doesn't want to, or it drives content to not eat it, he'll just change his mind.
And we hit it. I
So
appreciate
get
you
scammed.
supporting on both, Patrick. I really do. Thank you so much for supporting on both. Because here's the thing. For 2 straight days, all the support was on the Kick side. And I was telling everyone this morning on the podcast, I believe I don't get paid by Kick until the beginning of December. So if I literally get all my support for the next month and a half on Kick, I won't get paid for it for like a month and a half, and I won't have any income. So like, please spread it around, do some YouTube contributions, some tips. Tips are great because no matter who you are, you can still tip me. If you're on Kick, you can look for the tip command in the description of the stream or on the About page. There's a button to do it. If you're here on YouTube, you can use the tips command in chat or look at the description of the stream, and everyone can tip, and it helps a ton. So please tip it.
So I mentioned this yesterday, but he says he won't get paid until the beginning of December, which is just not even true. Because why would he get paid 2 months after he makes money? Usually it's a month, right? So you make a bunch of money in a month, and then you get paid for it the next month. So in reality, he's probably getting paid the end of November, which is when he typically gets paid anyways. That's when he gets paid from YouTube. It's the 21st every month for YouTube. I assume it's something similar for Kick. Why wouldn't it be? But he says December, the beginning of December, just so that it sounds worse. Because if he says he gets paid in December, then it sounds further away.
Where's his 1.5-month rainy day fund?
Yeah, exactly.
Thoughtful face.
VLX with the 2. And that's the other crazy thing too. How many fucking king streaks did this guy do? Every day he kept saying the detractors are seething. Look at this number. Every time this number goes up, detractors seethe and I keep winning. This number right here on the screen. He's made a lot of money over the past month and a half. You're telling me that money is gone? Did you really spend all that money? Because you should have a lot of that money right now. He didn't buy anything major. I don't even know if he bought his dishwasher, the thing that he said he was going to do. Did he even bring it up? I don't know. This really doesn't make sense. How come you didn't save any of the money? If you know that this is a possibility, then how come you're not saving any of it? And this is what happens when he always does this kind of thing. The money just goes away. You're supposed to forget about it the moment you send it, and it's in his account.
If you can. But outside of that, everything is great. Thank you guys so much for all this support.
Apparently,
man.
Kick pays out the first of each month.
Okay.
But then why would he get it in
Boot it up and get
December?
started, everyone. Thank you for the early support, those who did. And let's keep it rolling. Let's hit that goal tonight as soon as possible. Let's hit that 150 bucks in the King's coffers, and then we can all chill and relax in Silent Hill rather than worrying about that, right? Here we go.
Right.
By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, there are other ways you can help besides financially. You can like the stream. We have almost 200 viewers on YouTube and climbing. Let's get that up to 50 likes. We're at 36 already. Let's get to 50, shall we? If you are here and you can see the stream and you're enjoying it, please give it a like on YouTube. Let's get it up to 50 likes. We were getting there, and then the stream went down. And anything would be appreciated. Any kind of support tonight. Okay, guys?
When
How's the
wouldn't it
quality
be
of the Level 1
appreciated?
podcast mug? You can see.
I always find it weird when he says any level of support would be appreciated. But when wouldn't it be appreciated? Because he's always asking for money. Of course, getting money would be appreciated.
right here. It's a great mug, right? Dual-sided.
It's just like part of the script. It's just something he says. It's just ingrained in his memory to just say that.
It's a great mug. I love it. So I recommend it. If you're here having a good time, please give the stream a like on YouTube.
Man.
We're 38.
How long ago was that? It took him 13 minutes, 12 minutes to then ask for money again. Right after asking for money.
Likes, and we're looking to get to 50 at least. Hopefully everyone on Kick is enjoying as well. I'm sorry again that the stream went down earlier. If you could do me a solid and consider contributing in some way tonight, that would be greatly appreciated. Everything is appreciated tonight. Super chats, super stickers, memberships.
And he's saying all of this while he's at $82. I don't understand what the point of the goals are. This dude is the one who sets up his own goals. Remember when $50 used to be enough to have a successful stream? The $50, then $100, then $150 tips goal that he used to have? What happened to that? Why is $50 not enough anymore? He's sitting at 82 telling us that he really needs money and he would really appreciate it.
Gifted memberships and tips. So far, we don't have any memberships on YouTube. I think we only had one super chat. Anything. Guys, let's go. Let's get that.
Let's go. Guys, let's go. What is that behavior? That's terrible. We're just saying, guys, let's go. Let's get money. What?
And continue the king streak. Only 18 streams that we hit it, guys. I mean, come on.
Like, look at that. Is that supposed to be a joke?
18, we got to keep that rolling.
Only 18 we've hit the streak. What happened to the money then? What happened to that 18 number? $150 18 times? Where did that money go? How is that? Like, what is that? It's at least 150. At least 150. What the fuck happened to the money? Where did it go? It's gone. You're not supposed to think about it.
If you're watching us live
close to
tonight
$3,000.
Please give a like to the stream. Engagement is key.
Big ups,
I had some technical issues
Detractors.
earlier and we lost a bunch of viewers, so it'd be great to get some engagement on this second stream. I'm sorry for that, but the capture device malfunctioned on me. But the question is, who's going to step up and who's going to support the stream tonight in a big way to hit that goal? Because right now, we need something to get rid of that. Kind of like bolt cutters or something. Okay. Oh, we're on the other side where we started. See that? We still got a ways to go to hit the goals for tonight, right? So yeah, so right now, let's take a look at our stats. On YouTube, we got over 200 viewers and 51 likes. Thank you for 50 likes on YouTube.
Man, I like looking at the real life time here at the bottom. Because again, it took him only 8 minutes to start complaining and bringing up statistics again and begging. The fuck? 10 minutes, 8 minutes? We're averaging like 9 minutes per beg in a stream. He would rather do this than advertise like Uber Eats for like 5 minutes.
On YouTube, we got over 200 viewers and 51 likes. Thank you.
This is obviously better than having a little Uber Eats banner that plays on the side of the screen.
For 50 likes on YouTube. That is
Sound good?
appreciated. And we can get that up to 100 tonight.
Sounds good to
That would
me.
help a ton for engagement, especially because the stupid technical issues I had before. Please like the stream if you're enjoying it on YouTube. And we currently have 5 gifted memberships, but no super chats on the YouTube stream. On the Kick side of stuff, we got about 50 viewers. Not bad. We definitely could do better. I don't know what's going on over there.
This is insane to me. What are we doing? Is this a real stream? This is the stream. He shows up. It's not good enough to just show up. It's not good enough to give him money. It's not good enough to like the stream because then he just points out how few he has of everything. What the fuck? It's an investor meeting. He's in a boardroom meeting talking to the investors, saying how things aren't good enough. He's in panic mode. It's desperation. Nothing is ever good enough. He's literally fucking counting down and statistic tracking and shit.
I swear we had more earlier, and in the tech issues, I think we lost a lot of the viewers. Oh, wait. Now it says we have over 60. I don't even know. I think the Kick thing is going weird because it said we had 40-something. Now it says we have 61. I'm sure I didn't gain 20 viewers instantaneously. But anyway, on the Kick side, we have a few gifted memberships, right? Or excuse me, a few gifted subscriptions. But let's get to going. Who's going to be the next founder on Kick who will become a legit paid member,
Ups DL5.
there's still like 60
For the 10 months, thank you.
some spots left to become a founder. Who's going to be the next VIP by gifting 25 subs over on Kick and get that unique badge forever, right? Who's going to do that stuff?
Get that fucking wheelchair symbol next to your name.
And of course, guys, if you want to get a nice shout out in animation, please tip me tonight. Since I started streaming on Kick, you know, tips have definitely declined, but as long as the Kick support continues, it won't be a big deal. Let's hope that it continues. But let's get some tips in right now. We've only had one tip so far tonight, that anonymous tip. Let's get it going. Let's get another one.
It sounds like he's a crew member of the Stardent Enterprise giving real-time flowers of the incoming SC beams. Star, ship, wheelchair symbol, alien monster.
Starship wheelchair symbol. That's a good name for a ship. Thank you, Grazing Poro, for the 5. This is also crazy, speaking of that. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Hold on.
So
It's something he said here.
And of course, guys, if you want to get a nice shout out in animation,
Oh,
please
right,
tip me
right.
tonight. Since I started streaming on Kick, you know,
He's acting, okay. So this is doubly insane. You don't even have to think about it that much. But he moves over to a new website. Okay? He then notices he's starting to receive a lot more money on this new website. But then the money on the old website is going down. Then when the money goes up on YouTube, the money on the new website goes down.
Nothing is ever good enough for the king.
Speaking of that, DL5, thank you for the 5. The 2, sorry. Fuck, I want to finish my thought here. Thank you, Logan K, for the 5.
JSP refuses to take sponsors because he is an independent guy. This has
Yeah.
had the opposite effect. He is one of the most codependent streamers.
Yeah, just dependent on everyone else. And that's exactly what I was talking about. It's the same audience, is my point. He thinks just magically because he goes on a new website, it's as if there's like hundreds of new people that are watching him, which doesn't seem to be the case. And the evidence is pretty evident, let's say, because he makes money and then complains that the money is declining on his old website. And then when the money goes up on the old website, it goes down on Kick. And then now that he's getting memberships, well, I want to get tips because tips have been slow. Why the fuck do you think they've been slow? You're pretty much asking the same audience that's already giving you money to just give you more. And your justification in your brain that you think this, why it's okay to do this, is because you think that there's a new audience there. Are there a few new people? Yeah, probably, just statistically speaking. Had a mouth driller moment there. Just statistically speaking, there must be at least a few new people, right? But it's mostly the same people. And a lot of those few new people aren't just going to start throwing money at you. It's crazy that you're sitting there expecting this same audience to just continue to give you more and more and more money. And it's never enough. Yeah, I'm hitting goals, but, you know, I really need tips right now.
tips have definitely declined.
They've
but
declined.
As long as the Kick support continues, it won't be a big deal. Let's hope that it continues.
Jesus. But thank you, DL5.
But
And
get some
Logan.
tips in right now. We've only had one tip so far tonight, that anonymous tip. Let's get it going. Let's get another one. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. Some DBZ90s man just did a 100 Australian dollar super chat on YouTube. That counts as 66 American dollars.
I also really like this too because he was specifically mentioning how detractors get angry. We're angry and seething about the burger scam. And we get angry when he gets money because he's successful. They're jealous that I'm successful and I start a new website and look at how successful I am. But then he turns around and sits here begging. Is that his measure of success? One guy gives him a bunch of money? Is that successful? You're relying on this one person to just give you money? Thank you, Francisco. He wants old whales and donors to ignore the Kick whales to maintain their level of support. Yeah, exactly. But that's also, he's under the assumption that they're different people. When we know they're just not, because the evidence is showing us that they're probably the same people, because money goes up on one side and then that means money decreases on the other. Now, he would probably argue, well, YouTube viewers see that I am receiving a lot of money, and then they just decide I don't need help anymore. But I would rather go with the assumption that it's because those same people are the ones giving you the money on the other website.
That absolutely.
Because it never made sense to me that he's like, well, people see the tip goal number and then they're less inclined to help me. Because he always likes to say how much you're supposed to support him if you just enjoy the content and like who he is and like his personality and like his videos. If these people wanted to give you money, then they would anyways, because they like you, right? So, I don't know.
He's going to get Adam into the top super chat spot for the night.
Yeah,
Let's
John
get Adam
Smith.
up there. That is not Adam at all. What is going on here? Hold on. Yeah, it deleted like 400 things. I don't even know what happened there. Let's try this again. The top super chat, Adam.
Okay, Burnell, come on. I don't know. It's just he's trying to pit his
When we
two
add that over
audiences.
here-
The few people that aren't the same people, he's just trying to add some competition. He's quadruple dipping in his existing audience and just trying to pit them against each other.
It means it is official. We're at $153 in contributions. However, over on Kick, while that was going down, I also received a gifted sub from I Am Cope. So thank you for the gifted sub over there, which means now we're up to 158 and climbing. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe it, that means it is official. For the 19th straight stream, we have hit all of the goals and made it rain here on the show of the Chicken Big. We are on the road to 25 and doing that very special DSP Tries It of the Chicken Big Mac later this week. Thank you guys so thank you. All righty. Very nice. By the way, we're at 55 likes and climbing.
I just noticed how, like, this is like the depressed PPP impression. He sounds so sad to do it. He's so, like, upset. He doesn't sound happy at all.
The road to 25 and doing that very special DSP
Look at how grateful he is for money. Look at this dude being extra grateful
Tries It
in his little clown mode segment.
of the Chicken Big Mac later this week. Thank you guys so very much. We've done it yet again. Thank you, and thank you. All right.
Thank you. We have done it yet
Very
again.
nice. By the way, we're
Very
at
nice.
55 likes and climbing. Guys, again, if you're on the YouTube side of things, please like the stream. There's over 200 of you over there. Please give it a like, okay? All right, let's do it. Let's continue. Detractors have been felted again, says Rant. That's right.
Hell
every
yeah.
night, the Detractor. Every day and every night. The Detractors
Hell yeah.
just can't stop getting felted.
I'm really
Keep in
felted.
mind, this wasn't happening for a very long time. The Detractors had their
What?
way, correct? For a very long time they did. And now, ever since the resurgence
I don't even know what that means. The detractors had their way. What does that mean? Because this dude for years has been saying that he's successful, and in spite of detractors, he keeps succeeding and he keeps winning.
that I had in August, now the positivity is returned, the support is returned, everyone is enjoying their time with the king.
And he's also just conveniently ignoring the other times he would get wailed on like this. There's been other times this has happened. The whole vest streak thing was a thing that happened. I don't get it. I really don't.
I appreciate that very much, everyone. Thank you all so very much. Thank you guys so very much. It would be great if we could hit 200
Ultra
by
Pig
the end of the
Roach.
night.
I
That
don't
would
know,
be
dude.
amazing to actually exceed the goal. Jade says, I'm back to being the Undertaker now. That's right, the streak.
How many more channels does DSP have that he hasn't renamed yet? There's got to be one more. Does DSP Street Fighter still exist? Let's see. It does. He has DSP Street Fighter with 34.9k subscribers. Right here. This is it. So this look eventually for this one to be rebranded into something. I'm assuming this one's going to be politics channel, maybe DSP clips. This is going to be the clips channel, whatever the fuck he decides to do with it. It's going to be this one. Because he's too afraid to make a new channel because he can't get paid for it right away. So he doesn't want to do that. And he doesn't want the subscriber number to be low and look bad.
He's back. Oh shit, it's dead end, huh?
So at least one more channel is going to become a new avenue for you to donate money and where he can beg for memberships.
Oh, look at this. The question
Hey,
is,
Yosuke.
can we beat the previous
That account he doesn't have access to? Really?
streak record? For those who don't know,
I thought that was the Final Fantasy one. I guess it's that one.
previous streak record was
I'm sure he'll contact YouTube or something. If he ever
shit.
decided he wanted to.
We didn't even climb up that ladder. Oops. I probably should have seen what was up that ladder, huh? So, the previous streak was 41 streams.
Nice.
Can we do it again? Can we beat the streak of 41 streams? No items. Well, that's not good. I don't have the item to get out of here. Gotta find a way to get through this mesh fence. Maybe it's like wire cutters or something. Let's see. Hugon Cornelius says the trolls just never had their way. It was a false sense of security. That's why they come and go and there's only one DSP. I mean, let's be honest. The trolls would never exist without me because they literally exist around my existence. I mean, fucking Rich, he's still streaming with my screen on his face. He's still referencing May 1st, 2016. He's living 8.5 years in the fucking past like it's just happened. Because his life is so goddamn fucking miserable, he has to try to act like that's something current and meaningful.
Oh,
He's a
no.
dunce.
So I like this too. I really like this because this is the Chris Chan thing. I've said this before. But he's basically just saying how to annoy him. This whole incident thing, bro, what was it, like a month ago? He was saying it in the documentary reaction. So like less than a month ago, this dude was telling us he lives with PTSD over the incident thing. And it was like a year ago, he was telling us that it makes his wife uncomfortable. She doesn't like seeing it. She's crying downstairs. It affects me. It's a regret that I have. All of these things. He literally mentioned PTSD. Half-heartedly mentioned PTSD is what he has when it comes to the incident phase. And that moment in his life, that moment of depression.
That was my depression.
And he's just telling you how to make fun of him. Now, think of ReviewTech what you will, right? He's a fucking weirdo too. But DSP, you're just complaining that he's making fun of you. You're specifically mentioning how he can annoy you. Why would he stop? If your assumptions of him are true and your assumptions of detractors are true, these people suck, they're all negative, they're all out to get me, they're all this and that, then why would you think they would ever stop? They know how to bother you. It obviously bothers you. People are going to keep bothering you because that's just the internet. That's just how it works. That's it. It's that simple. That's how this shit works, man.
It's like all of these idiots. There's like DoodyStreams making like 9 videos about a Krabby Patty fucking sandwich.
Hey, you know what would annoy him more? Doody, upload 15 videos tomorrow. There you go. You just annoyed him even more. Like, if that's the point of this YouTube game, then I think people are succeeding. Like, everyone is succeeding then, with your logic, DSP. Just everyone is winning. I don't know. It's just, it seems really futile to complain about this after being on the internet for 16 years. Because it's not like he's complaining to try and drive content, which was something that he tried to imply yesterday when it came to the whole burger scam. He genuinely is annoyed by these things. He doesn't want anybody to criticize him. He doesn't want any form of criticism directed towards him. He wants to be able to say whatever he wants without anybody talking back. But it's like, that's just not a realistic situation. That can't happen. It's the internet. Anybody can do anything to anybody, pretty much. At least when it comes to like laughing at people.
That no one cares about. These people are mental midgets.
Mental midgets.
I'm just going to use the
Okay.
bathroom very
Hello,
quickly. If you can bear
Jade.
with me. I'm just going to mute the mic. Now, at this point, it would be a great time, if you haven't liked the stream, to click like on YouTube. It'd be a great time to consider.
Oh yeah, Asmongold got banned today. So he got banned from Twitch. So we know DSP is gonna bring that up because of course he will. That's gonna be fun. He's gonna complain about it
in some way. That would help a ton. Okay. Anything.
Hey Ramon.
Anything would be greatly appreciated here tonight.
Yeah, he got banned. I saw it on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, right? Let me see. I'll pull it up.
That you contribute. All right, guys. A gifted sub on Kick or a tip. Right now, tips definitely is where I've had very little in the last few days. Tips would be greatly appreciated tonight. If you were going to contribute and you're like, hey, how should I contribute tonight? Tips, man. Tips for sure, if you can. Okay? All right, I'll be right back in just a moment, and then we'll continue. All right. Okay. Whoa. I have received a 4,000. I'm just kidding. I didn't get.
Oh, so he has two accounts. His Zach Rar account has been banned, but he mainly streams the other channel, mostly. Okay. Well, there you go.
In the bathroom, nothing came in. Sorry about that.
Wait, look at this. I love this scam.
For sure, if you can. Okay? All right, I'll be right back in just a moment, and then we'll continue. All right. Okay.
Hey, Ludwig.
Whoa. I have received
the return from break fake tip scam, like beg, is a great one. It always works. It's pretty good.
4,000. I'm just kidding. I didn't get anything.
This is embarrassing because what else is this? What would he call this if you were to bring this behavior up to him? What is this? He just pretends that he got money just to say that I'm kidding. We didn't get that. It would be nice if we did. What is this form of begging? This weird, pathetic beg that he does. This specific ass return from break beg.
I was using the bathroom. Nothing. I have received a 4,000. I'm just kidding. I didn't get anything. I was using the bathroom. Nothing came in. Sorry about that.
Is he just looking for LOLs in the chat? I don't get it. What's the point?
That'd be amazing if I received.
There you go. That's the point. Trick question, bitches. I knew the answer the whole time. That's it. That's the whole fucking thing. That's it. It would be nice if we did get it. What? What the fuck are we doing?
That'd be amazing if I received a 4,000 penny tip. $40. That would be great to get a 4,000 penny tip right now. I would appreciate that. There you go. Again, guys, like I said, the tips are helping a ton right now because we haven't had some in several days. So thank you for tipping tonight. And if you can, thank you in advance. I appreciate that. Your support is very, 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 very welcomed and appreciated.
I got the drip.
Jesus. What a pathetic beggar. I'm glad the pathetic beggar is successful in begging. I'm glad you can reduce yourself to that level and accept donations and think you're successful. That's great, man. I'm so proud of you. I'm sure your mother's proud. I'm sure your father's proud that you got to sit on the internet and fucking beg people. And that's your measure of success, is how much one guy gives you. That's great. Okay, so this one from 2 days ago. It's about the whole clips thing. In case you don't know, his Kick channel, you're able to post clips and people can title the clips. Even if you get banned, you can post the clips and name them whatever you want.
Okay.
So we've got Corner Demon. Hey, 13-year-olds want to do shots with the king. My GF was legal to date in all 50 states in 2012. Phil's a flaggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. All these different titles that you're able to put on his channel. And these are just on his channel in the clips section that you can go look at. Have a giggle. Have a laugh. Where the fuck were we? We were here. Okay. So that's the context.
Obviously now we got to talk a little bit about everything else that has been going on. Okay, everything else that's been going crazy. And it's been going crazy. Holy crap. Let me tell you guys. So, you want to talk about a whirlwind 48 hours. Within 48 hours, I decided I would do a test stream on Kick to see how it worked. I did a 20-minute test stream, and it looked incredibly smooth. So I said, well, if I'm ever going to try streaming on Kick, what I need to do is I need to stream a certain amount of hours and get a certain amount of followers and a certain amount of followers and a certain amount.
Hold up. He's typing in his chat, complaining to somebody right now. Check this out. Good morning, everyone. Fox Mulder in his chat says, I think he's complaining. I wish I could lay down the law about Kick because I can't enjoy the gameplay because I see the chat only talking about Kick. I know Phil is excited going to. I can't enjoy the content with the chat about Kick all the time. It's very distracting. DSP then says, you literally complained about these streams here 90% of the time in the last few years. Now you're upset I'm streaming somewhere else too. Seems like you can't be pleased no matter what. Okay.
Of viewing hours, because once I do that, I will qualify to have monetization features and other features added to my channel. Okay? So, what I decided to do on Thursday was that I was going to have a fun special event on my day off from streaming yesterday. It was going to be the best of DSP. And essentially what it would be is me streaming all day a montage of my best moments. Funny clips, YouTube shorts, outtakes, but also some of my funniest moments countdowns from over the years, okay? This would be a good way to, number one, test to see if Kick would hold up with streaming, if there was going to be any issues that I would have to jump upon. And number two, it was going to give me the streaming hours required to qualify for monetization so that I could actually make like content over there.
I like that wording too. It would give me monetization so I could make content over there. There was nothing stopping you from making streams over there.
And go from there, okay? Now.
But of course, the money is what matters. He needs to be able to make money right away, or else he's not going to do it.
What?
Brunel?
What is this? Who are these idiots?
Huh? What? Huh?
Wow, people are dumb. I'm just gonna ignore the morons over there. Anyway, if you don't know, I have my Kick page open right now, and I'm looking. People are saying the dumbest shit in the Kick chat. They essentially that's what I'm seeing. Okay.
Oh, they're talking about the burger scam
on Kick
in his chat.
You will get the dumbest trolls on the planet saying the dumbest shit constantly. Like, no exaggeration. I'm in my chat. You guys who are here all week supporting me, enjoying the content, and you made the goal happen for today, and you're like, yes, Phil, we can't wait for you to try the Krabby Patty. But now it's not going to happen because it's not available. And everyone's in chat's like, hey, that's good. You're going to do the Burger King meal. It's even more items. That's great, right? I look over at the Kick chat. And first of all, we've got people with insanely offensive names on there, right? We got people saying, oh, it's unacceptable. I overpromised and underdelivered. It's a bait and switch. It's a scam. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you see what I mean? Like, that's Kick in a nutshell.
It's pretty obvious
is that
they're
basically
talking about.
The most unhinged trolls will go over there because they know that they can say and do whatever they want because there's no thing in place yet to stop that, right? So I just basically have to kind of, not pay attention to that nonsense over there. Because, man, it's fucking just constant nonsense, all right? The funny part about it is, when I was streaming and we had moderators over there and stuff like that, it was pretty much under control, all right? It was pretty much completely under control. It only seems like when I'm not there that these unhinged people will show up and try to, talk. Because here's the thing.
I love how he's trying to take the word unhinged.
Unlike YouTube, on Kick,
he's had enough of people saying that about him. Now I'm gonna use it against you. Ha ha ha.
There's a constant stream of talking. The chat room is always open, so people can go in there at any time of the day.
Like, somehow you're unhinged if you just say, why can't you go to Wendy's, Phil? That's a really unhinged thing to say. But calling into a radio station to threaten people is not unhinged.
And
like
say
he
whatever
used
they want,
to do when he was younger.
So, see, here they are. They're literally still here talking trash and stuff. Like, they don't realize I'm right here and I can just ban them. I can literally ban them while I do my podcast.
So shut the fuck up. Like, what is the point of doing this? I can sit here and ban them. So do it then. Why are we complaining about it? Yet again, it's the thing where he's telling you how to bother him. If you go to his kick chat and mention the burger scam, it's going to bother him. So what do you think people are going to do? Go in the kick chat and talk about the burger scam, because why wouldn't they?
You really do two things at once. Like, it's not.
And I like how he thinks they don't know I can just ban them. I'm sitting here, I can ban them. Like, no, I'm pretty sure they know. That's why they're doing it. You're reading it and they're getting a reaction out of you, man. It's fucking so simple.
Not that difficult. Get it? Anyway. So how did everything go yesterday? Well, I have some big updates and statistics.
Statistics?
All right, you ready? So basically,
statistics. This is a math class.
What I want to show you is the channel and how things went.
Pretty good. Here's DSP complaining to Fox Mulder yet again. For me, DSP Gaming, I know nothing about Kick and have my reasons. That's all I'm saying. DSP then responds, it's not a competition, so stop treating it as such. I know you're just a sock account. What? But like, DSP, you're the one treating it as a competition. You're literally trying to pit your viewers against each other. That's what you're doing. Whatever. I don't care.
So
he'll bring it up today. We're going to talk about it later.
Here's my Kick channel.
Okay.
If you guys haven't found it yet, it's at kick.com/DSPGaming Real. And for the record, I might change that name.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, right
DSP
now.
Gaming Real.
All right. Right now, what I want to do is keep it that, because a lot of people already are watching videos where I'm talking about it, where they're just hearing about it, and I want to get a maximum amount of people to go watch the channel, as opposed to me changing the name immediately, and now no one can find it because I changed it when people were just learning about it, right?
Good point, Ramsey.
So here it is, and within 1 day of the channel being available to watch, 1,200 followers and climbing, by the way.
What a success. What a successful streamer.
Right. It's actually increasing. So, FYI, for me to qualify.
It's only at 1.7K right now. What a success, dude. He's like fucking PewDiePie. What a success.
For all of the good features of Kick, I need to have 1,500 followers. All right? So, FYI, there you go. That's what I need, and that's pretty good, actually. I've already got 1,200 in a day. I'm pretty positive that I'm going to get 1,500 relatively soon. All right? Yesterday, I streamed, as you can see here, for 7 hours and 7 minutes, and that qualified me the amount of streaming time to qualify for the affiliate program, which means that I can get monetization on the channel. All right? Viewers. Well, viewers, I had over 200 at one point.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
What's the point of this?
And I actually had as low, I think it went down to like 80 by the end of the day because it was the same content looping twice. But basically it played 4 to 5 hours of content and then it just looped the playlist.
4 to 5 hours of content is a scam stream. This dude did a scam stream where he just played videos.
So obviously some people who had seen it all left.
God.
So ended up at the
I
end
don't
of the
like
day with
this
80.
part.
We started with like over 200 views.
All right.
Fuck
off, dude. I really don't care.
There were mods there helping me all day. There will be more mods helping me moving forward. They can't be there all the time, you know, but they're going to be there.
Let's crush this guy's gem.
So that, number one, the chat was definitely an issue. Number two, the clips system of Kick is completely unhinged. And what I mean by that, they don't put
it's unhinged.
Any limitations on
that doesn't even sound right. The clips system is unhinged. Huh?
Clips whatsoever. So even though I have moderation in place in the chat that says you cannot use racially charged words, you cannot say awful, you know, sexual content, all that stuff is not allowed in the chat, these people can do whatever they want in a clip. And by the way, I've not made a single clip of my channel, but the idiotic detractors made hundreds of them yesterday. saying the most disgusting things, doxing, like they were posting up my address and shit in there. And it's like, so what do? Delete? So you delete, and they just make more anyway. So after a while, I was like, there's literally no point to deleting any of these clips because they're just going to keep generating more anyway. So FYI, this morning, I contacted Twitch support, or Twitch, excuse me. I contacted Kick
Of course
support.
he did.
They
Oh
immediately
my
got to me and
god.
said, all right, we're going to forward this to our
What a
moderation
bitch,
team.
man.
We're going to have them take a look at it and try to figure out what to do. But here's the good news, okay?
He's such a
All
bitch.
these morons who made the clips, all their names are attached to the clip.
Whoa, really? I didn't know my name was going to be attached to it.
Because I didn't make any of them. They did.
Whoa.
So anything offensive that they did in the
I'm so afraid, Phil.
clips, they're responsible for, not me. They're all going to get banned.
Whoa.
So they're probably going to forward this to the mod team.
What a big macho
And the
man.
mod team's just going to ban, like,
He's so happy. He called the police on the kids that were on their skateboards. What a fucking man.
200, 300 people.
What a
who
cool
idiotically
guy.
made these clips yesterday. Okay? But outside of that,
Thank you,
I have no
Phil.
control over it. There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to sit there and just delete the clips because they'll just make more anyway. It's kind of like the Hydra. You chop off one head and 2 more grow back in place of it. So what are you even doing it for? Right? So that's the attitude I have. Just ignore the clips. There's no point in even looking at them. But what I will say is this. Okay? Just listen to this. You, as fans of mine, can make positive clips. An unlimited amount of positive clips. And you can combat those morons by making positive clips.
That is so embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
So if you go to the channel and you're like, oh, here's a 7-hour stream. Oh, this was a funny moment. And you clip it and you put a good name on it. You can actually just have that
Yes.
channel get kind of overrun more with positive.
I'm going to combat the negative clips by posting fun, cool, chill, positive clips. That'll work, of course.
Rather than negative.
As
I
we
know
know, there's so many positive moments in DSP stream. I just can't even count them. There's so many.
Have that clips channel get kind of overrun more with positive rather than negative. Now, I know that sounds weird and stupid because you're like, so wait a minute. A bunch of trolls did a bunch of negative stuff, so now you need the fans to go do positive stuff, and it's this big fight. I mean, yeah, that's kind of, it seems like that's what Kick is right now. It's just big drama website. That's how it's actually designed, okay?
What?
So
Okay, I don't even care.
if you like my content and you want to do me a solid,
Nobody
you have a little
does.
bit of extra time if you want to head
Do me a solid. Run my channel for me.
over and watch the archive stream and do some positive clips on it. Like if we got 20 people each to do like a few clips, you'd combat the troll clips and get rid
That's
of them. Because they would all get
embarrassing.
pushed to the bottom.
This shit's so fucking
You
embarrassing.
see? So anyway, don't worry about
Anyway,
clips, just ignore them. There's no
just
point in even
ignore
paying
them.
attention to them.
Keep
They don't
that
mean
cult
anything.
in check,
You just
buddy.
don't look at them and you're okay. That's what I'm doing. You can see I'm not going to look at them. I'm not going to waste time on them because they're awful. And, you know, it's a waste of everyone's time. Now, one thing that became abundantly clear.
Pretty good chat
yesterday.
post here.
All right.
Start the stream instead of arguing with members. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Get that ass banned. Yes. It said start the stream instead of arguing with your chat, you greasy man baby, or something like that. It was pretty good. BB11, thank you for the 12 months. That's a year. Holy fuck, brother. You've been here for a long time.
On Kick, anyone can make any name and impersonate anyone they want and basically fool people. So, for example, I'm not even kidding you. For the people who are in chat right now, there was a fake Blastoise yesterday. There was a fake Miss Sparkles.
You know what I find really fucking ironic and stupid and funny about this entire situation? DSP is the one that chose to go on this website with all of these negative features. This dude just did this for money. This is something he would be totally against. Imagine if this was Twitch. If someone showed up in his chat and told him that Twitch had these problems, Phil, on Twitch, people can post whatever they want as a clip and title it any fucking racist thing that they want to do. If that was a thing, he would spend it would be a 40-minute Snort Hogan video of him complaining about Twitch and why he left and why it's the right decision and why no one should go there. All of this bullshit that he's been saying about Twitch.
Yesterday.
But instead, it's Kick. But Kick is cool because Kino Casino streams on Kick. Even though it has all of these features that I don't like and things that I can't control and I can't police the channel as much as I want to, it's okay because it's cool.
There was multiple Fed Roger.
Like, he's such a fucking hypocrite. This dude has no backbone. There is no opinion. There's no character. There's nothing. He doesn't give a fuck. It's cool because he can make money on it and he's trying to take Kino Casino's audience away from them.
And Fed Roger, I saw you said in chat earlier that you actually got banned. I'm sorry about that. What happened is there were so many fake accounts, people were thinking the real one was a fake one.
Oh,
So
Grazing Poro. I log all his chat. The user was Demolition Woman, and he was banned for start the stream instead of argue. Oh, big ups, dude.
Fed Roger, I can unban you
Good
if you send me your
detective work.
information. There was a fake cabal.
A fake
I think
cabal?
I saw a fake Cheetah Man. Like all the regulars in my chat
Okay.
had fake accounts. But what they did, they would put your name and then say real. So for example, I remember specifically the Miss Sparkles said, oh, I'm Miss Sparkles, but someone took my name. So I made a new account. It says Miss Sparkles real. And this is really me. And then they would talk for a while, but then all of a sudden they would sneak in something that was really weird or risque or offensive. So that's what they were doing yesterday. They were actually sitting there with fake accounts to copy regulars from my YouTube chat to make people think it was really them.
Retarded real.
Yup, there was a fake Jade for sure. There were multiple fake Jades. There was
Okay.
all these fake accounts. It was ridiculous. It was out of control. Okay, it was. So, yeah, it was a mess in that regard. But like I said, what'll happen is, over time, things will change. Over time, we'll get a group of regulars in there that we recognize. People will start getting membership or subs over there because they're called subs over there, and I get confused. And it'll change. It'll be just like it was here. It's gonna be just like it was here, where at first it's very, very messy, and then eventually it's gonna get clean. But it's gonna take a while. Okay,
Right.
but right now it really is like the Wild West. We got
He's gonna
morons
cleanse
who are
the-
in the chat saying offensive things constantly,
I won't say
and
it.
I have to get rid of them. And then we got people posting up offensive clips, and now people are fighting the people with the offensive clips. So anyway, here's the chat room, and the reason I wanted to show you guys the chat room is because we now have all these features enabled. People have already become subs and gifted subs to the channel. All right, and there's all these cool things in effect over there. For example, there's premium badges that you're supposed to give to your biggest supporters. So someone last night gifted 25 subs to the channel, and I gave them one of 100 exclusive VIP
Yo,
badges that
Diet
you can hand
Profile,
out
what's up?
to your big supporters on Kick. So they will always have a badge in chat to show that they're one of the big time supporters of the channel. There's a leaderboard over there to track how many people, who gifted what, how many people gifted whatever. Okay, so it's pretty cool. There's all these things, and what I need to do today, when I get a chance later in the day, I'm going to set up the chat crown badges, because right now it's just using the generic stuff, and the generic stuff is pretty generic. I want to get the chat crowns over there just like you guys have on YouTube. I want to have the chat crowns for...
Chat crowns, they are generic. That was the thing on Twitch. He just is taking it from Twitch.
subs over there.
Okay.
But I also have a ton, an absolute ton of emotes to add over there. I got them all to put in. I have like so many new emotes to add over there. All right.
Recycled
So,
emotes from Twitch. Okay.
FYI, who's idiot in chat? Billy Mitchell. Get him out of here. FYI, there's
Billy
a few
Mitchell.
things to consider with Kick. All right. First of all, just so you
Careful, guys. It's not a safe place. A lot of the Kick streamers were sexually harassing people at TwitchCon.
guys know, tonight I want to do a Kick exclusive stream as my late stream, just to test the waters. This will be my first actual real stream on Kick where I'm making original content. It's not a test stream. It's
Oh,
not me messing
you
around.
started
with
the stream.
The best of DSP. It's going to be a late night stream tonight around 7 p.m. Pacific time over on Kick, and it's going to be WWE Champions. Okay, I'm going to try it. I want to see how it goes. And what I'll do over there, there's two ways you can contribute. You can either tip, or you can become a sub or gift subs. So that's what the income's going to be. There's no like super chats or bits over there yet. From what I'm to understand,
Okay.
they're setting it up to have.
He just
that.
wants all the money.
All right. So tonight, for the first time ever, on my late stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time, on kick.com/DSPGaming Reel, I'm going to stream WWE Champions. Okay? Now, hold your horses. Because some of you might be saying, oh my God, is this the end of Phil streaming on YouTube? No, not at all. Okay? This is just my first test stream to see how it goes over there.
What's that music? I don't know. It's DSP's stream. This is a new remix, I guess. You like it? Pretty cool. It's great.
Yeah, will people show up? Will they contribute? Will it be profitable to actually be streaming on Kick? Now, in addition to this, FYI, it seems like the way forward with Kick is not just to stream on Kick. It's to co-stream. Now, we were looking at this the other day. This is restream.io.
Oh, did he end up buying
and
this?
the reason that I say this seems to be the way forward, okay, is very simple. Kick requires you to stream a certain amount on their site in order to qualify for their best programs. but the amount of streaming is ridiculous. It's like, I think that it was like 15 to 20 days a month you have to stream over there. And I'm
How
like,
is
how
that
am I going to stream
ridiculous?
20 days on Kick, but also on YouTube? Like, how
I
is
don't
that going to work?
understand. Why is he so like, what? I have to actually use the website so that they can pay me on the website?
I mean, I would really be
How is this like a revelation to you?
killing my YouTube audience if I did that.
Whatever.
So what I'm now strongly considering is doing this restream
What,
going at once.
You actually want me to stream so that I can make money? Huh?
Service.
What?
And streaming to both YouTube and Kick, and then having the chats going, and basically having
bag.
two things going at once. All right. But I'm not saying every stream either. We'd have to figure out like what streams make sense to do that and what streams don't. Is there a reason to only do one for certain streams?
Yeah, he dropped this idea because he's co-streaming Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2 gets a co-stream. Does that make sense to do on Kick? I don't know. His whole selling point of Kick was that it was for drama and champions. What the fuck does Silent Hill have to do with that?
Streams? Is there a reason to do both
I don't
for
know.
certain streams? There's a lot of questions in regards to restreaming, or excuse me, co-streaming. One of the questions is, are you able to split quality? Because on YouTube, I broadcast at 15,000 kilobits per second, which is why my YouTube streams look so good.
Yeah, I know,
But
Jay
on
West.
Kick-
That's the other thing too. He can stream without using a program like this on 2 different websites, but he chooses to pay for something instead. Speaking of paying, holy shit, dude, we've got 50 gifted memberships in the chat from Jamie.
I am World of Warcraft.
Holy fuck, dude.
I am Tekken 3.
Big ups, Tekken 3. Jamie. Oh, wow. Thank you for the 50 bomb. Enjoy 50 of you in the chat right now, live.
You can only stream at 8,500 kilobits per second, which is much lower. Now, for the
Big
stream
ups,
I did yesterday, it was
Argentina.
perfectly fine.
I love
But when I get to
Argentina.
gameplay, like right now, if I were
You
trying to
guys
play
are
Street
great.
Fighter 6, on YouTube it looks amazing. On Kick at 8,500 kilobits per second, it would look like crap. It would actually get choppy and not look good. You see? So these are the questions we have to ask. Can you do 2 different qualities? Does Kick auto adjust? If I'm streaming to Kick at 15,000, will they downgrade it to the 8,500 automatically? Okay, I don't know. Also, there's the cost factor.
His obsession with quality, like it's 2013, and he thinks he's on the cutting edge of technology with streaming.
Look, $40.
It's like, dude, nobody gives a fuck to see a super 4K, 8K resolution stream of you playing Silent Hill
a month
or you talking in front of a camera.
to stream
It's not
at
that
1080p.
fucking like he's gonna pay $400,
That sucks.
$500.
Because what if, and by the way, this is what I don't understand, build per year. So you're telling me that if I want to try 1080p quality on Restream, I have to pay them $470
Yeah.
because they only bill it per year?
Yeah,
They won't
no
let
shit.
me do a 1-month demo to see if it works well and then like cancel after the fact if it doesn't work. That's shitty, you know? Like ideal state,
You're the one
right?
that's
I can
getting
pay 40
scammed.
bucks, I set it up and I turn on a stream on YouTube. Everything looks exactly the same as it always did, but then it also restreams over to Kick at the 8,500 kilobits per second, and therefore you can choose to watch wherever you want. If you want to watch on YouTube and you want to stay part of the community there, you can watch there, and I'm going to be in the chat talking, interacting with you guys as I always have. Or if you want to do it on Kick, I'll have that open as well. I can watch 2 at once, and then I can shout out contributions on both sites, right?
Right.
You better take a sip, you shaking sleazy a
So I don't know.
hole.
Gaia is saying the encoder matters more than the bitrate. H.265 at almost half the bitrate is the same quality as H.264. Bitrate is only a component of quality. Yeah, and I can't do that. Dude, my setup's 10 years old. I'm using the ancient stuff. Mine is H.264. I can't do H.265. It's not possible. My hardware's too old. So I have to use H.264. There's no way around it. That's the problem. Now Darjack is saying, why not try the free OBS attachment? Because again, my stuff is 10 years old. I don't know if it's going to work. Do I really want to start
My
putting fucking
stuff is
attachments on
10 years
OBS and
old.
fuck it up? I don't think so.
What the fuck you
You
mean?
know what I'm saying? I really
Oh
don't
my
think I
God.
want to be putting add-ons and attachments and shit on OBS. OBS now works fine. Why do I want to change fucking up my work?
This dude sucks. Like, he's actually trash. He is a trash tier fucking streamer. What is this garbage? I'm not going to put add-ons on my Twitch because it works now. What? You don't know if it's going to work if you add stuff. All you have to do is update this shit, and you don't want to. You refuse to.
Set up. And then all of a sudden I can't
What
stream
kind
at all
of
because I put an
trash
add-on
is
and fucked up
this?
OBS.
This is his lol-cow mentality. This is the, if I go outside, I might die today, so I'm not going to go outside. I'm not going to put add-ons because it works the way it is now.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, that's a risky business.
It's
to
risky.
Do that kind of stuff, right?
It's risky to make my stream better and test add-ons and shit. Okay.
So, I don't know. I mean, there's options here to try to figure out. It seems like this is the safest option where I don't have to mess with my setup at all, but then I have to pay $40 a month, set $40 to $70 billed yearly, and then I have to figure out if it's even good. And if it's not,
instead, let me pay $400, $500 instead of just doing add-ons.
well, I wasted $500, right? Which is bullshit. Imagine that. Imagine if I try to do it and the quality's terrible, and it's like, wow, you paid $500 for this. I don't know.
Raven Lux, welcome.
Based.
I'm him.
You're him, brother. Thank you for becoming a member.
I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know
Welcome
what
to
the
the
best
crew.
option is here. There's so much going on
It's a
right
brand
now.
dude,
It's
real
kind of
squared
jumbled.
channel.
All right. Obviously, I'm very curious to see tonight when I stream on Kick for WWE Champions how it's going to go. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know how it's
Ludwig.
going to go. Maybe people won't even show up. In which case, then it's a moot point. I gave it a shot, but no one showed up, so who cares, right? I guess we have to see who shows up and people are there to support. Remember, the way that I do it,
Dude, where the fuck is he? He's still not here. Remember when his streams used to start at 2 o'clock Eastern? That was fun. What the fuck is going on? We're fucking 20 minutes late, man.
the way that I do it is based on how much I raise. So, for example, if I raise enough to do a mega poll, then I'll do a mega poll live on stream. You know, doing the math, I will be accepting tips during tonight's stream, and the link will be there for people to tip if they want. But it's going to probably be based on the subs, and each sub is $5 on Kick. So it would have to be the equivalent, you know, of the goal. The goal is 150, so it would have to be I hit 30 subs. If I get 30 subs on the stream tonight, then I'll do a mega poll for zombies, right? So we'll figure all this out tonight over there, and we'll go from there. So if you're interested, all right, please head over to the channel and please follow it, all right? And tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time, I'll set this up, and we'll do our first ever Kick exclusive WWE Champion stream.
Nice.
Now, don't worry if you're not going to be there. All right, that's okay. I'm still going to record, and I'm still going to upload the videos here after the fact. I'm not going to stop recording my content and uploading it to YouTube.
This is funny too, because he used to say that he doesn't want to stop streaming on YouTube because part of it is he wants to be faithful to his loyal audience.
That's going to stay a staple.
But now he's just not doing it. I'm just going to upload the videos.
Okay, so no worries.
What if I don't
want to
watch the
YouTube
videos?
content? Even if I'm not streaming it here, it's still going to be uploaded here after the fact anyway. Okay, don't worry about that. So that's what's going on today. What a wacky day, right? And the thing is, I wanted to talk about all of this before we got to anything else, because I knew it was so much to talk about, and I wanted to kind of get out of the way before I kind of got scatterbrained and started talking about other things.
Right.
I got the drip go.
What a wacky existence.
I got the drip go.
Huh?
I got the drip go. I got the drip go. I got the drip
It's
go.
like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you
Yeah,
want me
so
to do?
he's still
I
not
want
here.
a mute button that every second
I don't know where the
You ain't
fuck he
seen
is.
10 bands in your life,
Holy shit, BB11 with the 10
How long do
pounds.
you think DSP will stay on Kick before dragging your sorry unicorn back to YouTube? Also, to celebrate being a robust driller for a year, can I get the help sound clip 3 times in a row,
Absolutely,
please?
brother.
Help! Help! Help!
That's such a funny fucking sound clip. How long will he stay on Kick? I think he's gonna drag it out as long as he can. I think he'll keep, even if the channel is dying, he's gonna keep it around just because it's a thing where he can keep asking for money. It's just another avenue of receiving money and support. He can always direct people to the other account. Hey, if you're already a member on DSPGaming, you can become a subscriber on Kick and you get XYZ feature. All that shit. But yeah, thank you, BB11, for the 12 months and the 10 pounds. Help! He's still not live. We're getting music. Yeah, so he's late. I don't know where he is. He's probably going to come up with some excuse. There's so much news, man. There's so much news. Asmon Gold, right? You know who he is? He is banned from Twitch. Fucking Twitch. I told you. It fucking sucks. Oh, okay. He's... Oh, I thought he was here. I got trolled.
No, Nothing I can do. It's gone for good. Anyway, when you scratch your nuts, do you do the manly thing and sniff your fingers after? What the
Okay.
That's ridiculous. Phil's...
You better take a sip, you fucking sleazy asshole.
Anyway, it's great. Anyway, you don't have to scratch my balls to smell. I have a jar of
Oh boy. Okay, well I'll find something to watch
Phil's ball.
because he's not here.
It's great.
What else are we gonna do? I don't know. I'm a no-load mouth ruler. I can't do shit on my own.
Anyway, look what happened.
Let's see.
The game decides, oh, you're slightly off. No! Wait, look what happened. How? Oh no! Oh!
Snipe?
What the
Hey, thank you for the snipe, brother.
He has been up till 4 a.m. his time the last 2 days drinking gin and talking in KC chat.
Yeah.
We have the logs day SP, Ket works M, T, W 10 to 2 sleep in diff rooms.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 to 2, sleeping in different rooms. Yeah, I've actually seen the chats that you've been archiving. So in case you don't know, I have a Discord in the description. It doesn't exist though. Just forget about it. And Grazing Poro is actually keeping track of DSP's Kino Casino chat and kind of archiving what's going on in there. So I've actually been like scrolling through this as
The
it
fact that Dave is
goes.
habitually late just shows how much he really respects his audience. Get bent, Phil.
Yeah, it really does. Movie sign. Oh, Rebsy, you've got a video? All right, sweet. Oh, shit. He's starting. He's here. He's watching the stream right now. Thank you, movie sign. Does he do the intro, the second one? Let's see. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Has he improved it? My guess is no.
You ready? Here we go. Good morning, everybody. On today's show, I've got updates regarding quite a lot of things, including what happened with the Boogie interview and why it's not happening today, my schedule. But more interestingly, I'm going to get caught up with ReviewTechUSA and DoodyStreams. Because every once in a while, you got to try to figure out what that smell is in the room. What is that? What is going on? I thought that I like cleaned this room out, right? Like I thought that I swept and I used floor cleaner and bleach, but oh, weird permeating smell that persists. And so today we will investigate the source of that shitty smell.
Maybe it's
going to be a fun show. All this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Great. We're getting a detractor segment. What the fuck? What the fuck? Great. We're using like AI songs now in the... Okay, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, DSP. Appreciate it. Thank you for the trash. It's great. No, really. It's great. Oh, boy.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of October, 2024. I'm DSP, and this is Jasper Kitty. Right, Jasper? What are you up to, buddy? What are you up to today? Scratching his ear. He'll probably jump on the chair in a second. Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast, co-streamed on DSPGaming and on DSPGaming Real, respectively on YouTube and Kick here.
Hey,
and,
big ups. I'm in the Kick
mood.
chat. It's me.
And that you are ready for some fun on today's chill show.
You
What
guys
a
are
day of
trying to
streaming
bait
we
him,
have today.
really?
A full day of horror. Because after the Level 1 Podcast ends, we're finishing Silent Hill 2 Remake, which I can't wait to see how it ends. What about you, buddy? What do you think's going to happen in the ending? What ending am I going to get, do you think? Jasper, what ending do you think I'll get? What ending do you think I'm going to get, buddy? Here, jump up on the chair. Come on, jump up. Okay. When I want him to do something, he will never do it. He will literally only do stuff when he feels like it. That's the kind of cat he is, right, buddy?
Oh my fucking
Right,
god.
Jasper? Just staring at me. Soul Potato, good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, how are you all? I hope you're having a good week. And what a day of horror. Silent Hill 2 finishing today on this stream. And then tonight on the late stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time. See? Haha, there we go. On the late stream tonight, it is Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster returning to my streams. I know that I haven't played Dead Rising in over a week and a half because I was very, very heavily into Silent Hill 2. But we're getting back to it now. And quite frankly, at the rate that I was turboing through the game, I wouldn't be surprised if I beat it in another 1 to 2 streams. I was really doing, pretty well, and it was much, much easier than the original game with all the changes they made to the Deluxe Remaster Edition, right? How old is Jasper Kitty? Well, he's a rescue kitty, okay? So when we rescued him, we were told that he's probably about 3 to 4 years old, but nobody really knew yet. And no one knows now. Like, there's no records. We couldn't find any medical records or anything. For example, he's front declawed, and we don't know why. Like, why did his owners front declaw him, but then eventually he ended up in a shelter? It doesn't make sense, right?
Right.
But anyway, that was a while ago. That was
I didn't declaw him, guys, right?
5.
It wasn't me.
I always get the time frame wrong. But it was about 5 years ago, I want to say. So he's probably about 8-ish. He could be 7, he could be 8, he could be 9. We don't really know. But he's still a young kitty. He's full of energy. He's still able to jump all around and do all kinds of athletic stuff. So we know that he's
that's the most exercise anybody in that house
cool.
gets.
Anyway, so let us go ahead and address the elephant in the room, although I don't really think it's an elephant. But FYI, I had talked about this earlier in the week that I was going to have
Never
Boogie
forget DSP said that about Kat the first time she showed up after 5 years.
on the show today as an interview. And I was excited for this because Boogie and I have wanted to have a conversation with each other for a very long time. I mean, I remember mentioning years and years ago saying, hey, that would be a really interesting guy to have a conversation with Boogie. And that was before Boogie had all the hate thrown against him and he was exposed for all this stuff that he's done. This was when people kind of still liked him. And I was like, I think this would be a fun conversation to have. Of course, so now with all the stuff that's happened with this man in the last several years, the interactions that we've had as a result of LOLCOW Live and all of that, I definitely feel like, it would be a fun appearance. I certainly don't know how it would go. It could go many different ways, but I think just having it happen would have been fascinating, right? Well, what ended up happening was I never formally announced that it was going to 100% happen today. I did put it on my nightly schedule for a few days there, but I never really said, yes, it's 100% locked and this and that. And the reason I didn't do that was because it's Boogie, and after having, conversation with Keemstar on this very show back in August, he basically explained to me that working with Wings and Boogie was very difficult. And I start to understand what that means to some extent now that I've had some interaction with Boogie in this regard. I'm literally just trying
He also said the same thing about you, DSP, so maybe you're also part of the issue here?
to schedule a podcast appearance. That's it. Like, all I want to do is have him as a guest and have an interview. It's not like rocket science or a big deal, okay? Well, as I'm talking with him over these past, month trying to do it, he very sporadically answers messages. He won't read his DMs and message, daily or even every other day. It'll be like once a week. Maybe he'll finally get back to me on something.
Maybe
And
he's
he keeps
busy,
expressing
man.
that he wants to be on the show, but we can't ever really lock it in. So finally, I really wanted to have him on the show this week.
You
I didn't
have
have any
to
guests
check
for a few
every
weeks
day.
now, and I was like, this would be great to finally have him on the show. And talking with him, seemed like he wanted to do it. I said, well, my show is at this time. I need your Discord, basic stuff so we can get it set up. As of this morning, I still don't have him added on Discord. Okay? I know. It's pretty insane. It's like, what? Wait, isn't step 1 just get him added on Discord so that way you can discuss detail? He's still not on my Discord. All right? And that's not because I haven't tried. All right? Basically, I wanted him to be on the show this morning, but I just couldn't.
Maybe you should email him. Maybe you should call his home number.
Get him to lock it in. And
Remember when
confirm
you
he would
did
be on
that?
the show?
You got to
He
call
got
my phone?
confused about time zones. Like, I told him Pacific time, and then he asked me, oh, is that time Pacific time? I was like, yes, it's Pacific time. That's what I'm talking about.
We already watched this video yesterday.
Without going into massive details
This
about
is
it,
the
'cause it
same
really isn't
shit
worth a
from
giant segment
yesterday.
on the show. trying to handle Boogie and try to like schedule this is like trying to handle like a live eel that's like writhing around. You're trying to grab it. Let's just stay still for a second so I can talk to you so we can get this locked in. We get this happening. It's like he's impossible,
even doing the
right?
eel thing.
Like one of those water.
It's
weenies.
the same
One of those
segment.
water weenie things that kids have. It's like squeezes all over the place. That's what it's like. Okay. So basically, I wanted to have him on the show this morning, but he wouldn't confirm. All right. Last night, when I was, I guess I looked at the time because I don't check my DMs 7,000 times a day. I check them like maybe twice a day, like once in the morning, and then
you just
like once at night before
you
I go to
just
sleep.
complained that Boogie doesn't check it. Now he's saying I don't check it. I check it twice a day.
So last night before I went to sleep, I checked my DMs. Boogie had DM'd me back as I was setting up for my late stream, so I didn't see the DM when he had done it. And basically, he finally sent me his Discord info, so I could send him a Discord invite.
What?
And he said that he could be on the show today. And I'm like, I didn't see it until I was going to sleep last night. Now I'm not going to just all of a sudden be like, oh yeah, he's on the show this morning.
Why not?
By the way, I sent him the Discord.
Why not?
Invite.
What the fuck, dude?
And as of my knowledge, maybe that's changed. But as of this morning,
No, you must message me when I want to be messaged, bitch.
he still hadn't accepted.
He just complained he doesn't have his Discord when he does in fact have his Discord and he can do the interview.
But I don't know how he would have done the show anyway.
No, you must bow down to the
Discord
king.
invite, so I don't have him on my Discord yet. But anyway, I told him, let's still have you on the show, but let's do it later. Let's either do it later this week or maybe next week. So I'll talk to him again. I'll try at least.
Hey, it seems like you're the one that's being difficult now. He gave you his Discord. How is he being difficult?
To either get him on. I mean,
What?
potentially, there's a lot of different things. He could be on Thursday or Friday. He could be on like early next week. Like I have openings for shows that he could slip in and be on the show if he wants to. But it's got to be his end of confirming and locking it in. I'm not going to tell you guys something and then it doesn't happen because he didn't confirm it. And he hasn't confirmed anything, right?
You better take a sip, you fucking sleazy asshole.
Now, I'm well aware that Wings of Redemption has a surgery tomorrow, and I wish him the best. I really do. Like, that's really rough.
Yeah, sure you do, bitch. You don't give a fuck.
It's going to be not only
you don't give a fuck
to get through the surgery, but then
what are you doing, capitalizing on his surgery?
He's going to get sick. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to have to adapt his diet. For those who don't know, Wings is having his gallbladder removed because of severe, like, inflammation and infection, and he needs to have it removed. But when you have your gallbladder removed, you actually need to change your lifestyle.
Phil.
You have to stop eating certain foods and change your ways. You have to. If you don't, and you continue to try to have the bad diet and stuff, you'll get very sick. So I hope that he can take it seriously, and I seriously hope that he recovers fast. You know, it's messed up that he's going through that right now. But I guess they're going to be like covering that on the show and everything. So I don't know to what extent Boogie will be busy for the next week or so, but I'll try to get in line with him. I mean, what I would argue is probably it makes sense to try to get him on the show early next week, like maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, one of those days. But again, it's not really, the ball's in his court, not in mine. He has to confirm, yes, I will be on this day, on this time, and add me on Discord, and then we can lock it in.
You like that?
Right?
You like that narrative spin that he's giving? The dude gave you his Discord, said he can go on today, and somehow the ball is in his court, even though he told you he can go today.
So that's what happened. Sorry that Boogie's not on the show.
Whatever.
The thing is, there's this whole community based around like Lolcow Live and reacting to those guys and seeing what they do. And there's like several groups that actually reached out to me this week and were like, hey, are you really having Boogie on the show? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I literally don't know. One guy was on Twitter and he posted up, he can't wait to react to it. And I responded. I was like, just so you know, it may not happen. You know, don't get your hopes up because I don't want you like wasting your time setting up a whole stream for this thing and it doesn't happen. And then look what happened, right? So yeah, it kind of sucks, but what can you do? I'll do my best to try to secure that hopefully for next week for you guys. Okay?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right. No more Wendy's chili for Wings. Like, no, real talk. Wings will not be able to be doing that stuff. When his gallbladder is removed,
you're
he has
exaggerating
to
a
change
bit.
his lifestyle around. Seriously.
Yeah, just like I did, right? Just like me, I stopped eating red meat. Yep. Why are we ta-huing? What the fuck are you laughing
I'm setting
at?
everything up here, and I forgot to set one thing up.
Very funny. Burnell, oh boy, I can't skip ahead. How long has it been? How long is this stream so far? Like 10 minutes and he hasn't done anything. What the fuck is going on?
Yes, they said that you're a gay boy.
Okay, and I got this there.
And that we're gonna make love to each other tonight.
Because I want to have all my topics laid out here, and I want to be sure I have them all. Okay, cool.
Honeybee, honeybee,
Okay,
honeybee, honeybee.
So, sorry, let us begin now with our topics. All I want to do is just briefly talk about a couple things. Very briefly, I want to talk about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero after having played it for 3 hours yesterday. And briefly, I want to talk about my schedule for the rest of the week because now it's very different. and then we're gonna get into our topics. You know, checking in on Rich and Doody and all of them, right?
What?
So there you go. Okay, so first off, guys, thank you for 19 straight streams, 19 goals hit. Thank you so much for that. That is amazing. Thank you for the support both on YouTube side and Kick side.
It's not enough, guys.
You know, I said yesterday,
He needs more.
I wonder what was going to happen because I was getting such overwhelming support from the Kick side of stuff now that I'm doing the dual streaming. And then yesterday, the Kick support did slow down a bit, but then the YouTube side picked up. So this is awesome because what's happening is people want to see the streak continue. They want to see the goals get hit. You know that if we hit 25 this week, I'm going to be trying out the Chicken Big Mac from McDonald's this coming Friday. I've already announced it, okay? So there'll be another special edition of DSP Tries It. And it's just awesome that you guys keep this flowing, keep it going, fill in the king's coffers, as they say. You know, the last streak that we had that was significant was 41, right? 41.
What the fuck you mean
streams.
significant? Wait.
Keep it going, fill in the king's coffers, as they say. You know, the last streak that we had.
What do you mean, as they say? As they say?
Fill in the king's coffers, as they say.
Who the fuck is they? Who the fuck is they? As they say. What?
You know, the last streak that we had that was significant was 41.
What the fuck you mean the last one that was significant was 41? What? 150 times 19? Real quick, how much is that? Let's see. $2,850. Is that not significant,
right.
you fucking piece of shit? What?
31 straight streams back in August where we were hitting the goals. Now we're at 19.
As they
so we're
say.
almost halfway there already. And like I said,
give me money, as they say.
Can we beat it? Can we beat that last record? So today, once again, if you're watching and you're enjoying my content, please support it in any way you can, whether that's a super chat, super sticker, membership, gifted membership on the YouTube side, whether that's becoming a sub or gifting subscribe. It should be in the description of the video stream, or you can go to the About page and you'll find it there. If you're here on YouTube on DSP Gaming, you can use the tips command in the chat, which is !tip, to get the instructions, or you can just look at the description of the video. So all greatly appreciated.
Right.
All right, let's get some going. Right now we don't have anything. Let's get some momentum going on the stream
Yes.
today so we can start moving.
We don't have
towards
anything,
the goal
guys.
for the stream.
Hint,
Fair
hint.
enough? All right, and I'll give you a shout out live if you do.
Dude, he should invite the Talk to a girl.
Okay, really quick.
Interview. Let's go.
What
baby.
I'd like to do is
Get hip with the
recap
kids,
now
man.
that I've actually played a full stream of Dragon Ball Spark.
Don't care.
Some pretty interesting scenarios.
Don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. I'm out of here.
Very representative of how they looked in the. Just super fun to be able to play as any of your favorite characters and see all their different abilities and stuff. And of course, there's a lot of different versions of each character. I mean, I'm playing the Goku story, and there's like a million different Gokus that are all different from over the years, right? To be able to do KO Ken Attack Goku versus, you know, Super Saiyan Goku versus Super Saiyan level 3 with the
This
Dragon
dude's the
Fist
fakest
Goku
Dragon
versus now,
Ball
I guess,
fan
God
ever.
Saiyan Goku and stuff like that. It's really neat to see that represented in a game very well.
You don't care though. You really do not give a fuck.
You better take
What
a
I'm also
sip,
really
you
enjoying about the
fucking
game
sleazy asshole.
is that the game has what if scenarios. It's not just the standard plot that you've seen if you've watched the animes or read the manga. It's what if scenarios. For example,
The manga.
there was a scenario where Goku changed his mind about staying inside the training area
Spoilers?
during the Cell fight, and when Cell was absorbing all the androids. Instead, Goku left, fought Cell, and beat him.
Spoilers?
And then the whole plot changed, where now he's fighting the androids individually, and there's the showdown between him and 16 and stuff. I was like, oh, that's different. Like, totally different.
He confused
anything else that's
Gohan
really
with
neat.
Yamcha?
So, yeah, so I had a great time with that. The
How
one
does
thing
one
that
do
I
that?
don't like, and this is the problem, is this is the major component of the game. The combat is just not very fun or satisfying. It's too chaotic. It's too complicated.
Yeah,
and
of course.
it's too fast-paced to the point where the camera can't even catch up or keep up with
Hey,
the action.
just like every game,
and it
he
makes
can't
it a
control the
big jumbled
camera.
mess.
The camera
for
is
example,
always bad in every
You're fighting
game.
one of these AI-controlled opponents, whether it's Frieza or Boo or whoever.
Boo.
And you dash up to them, you start doing a combo. Oh, they interrupt your combo. Okay, well, there's a move to interrupt the interruption with your own counter, but then they just counter back, and it's like, wait, what?
Huh?
I just, like the game isn't fun if every time you try to play, the enemy just immediately auto-counters you. Then you have
Frieza.
to counter their counter, then
Filza.
they counter your counter. It's like, what? Like,
Huh?
when is there? Nothing ever feels like a solid hit. It feels like you got lucky to
Dude,
get a hit
Goku
in.
versus
There's techniques
Filza.
that'll get you behind the opponent,
Goku versus Filza was my
and you'll do
favorite.
it, and sometimes it'll work, and
I love
sometimes
Filza.
it won't. and you'll end up scratching your head like, what happened there?
Goes a
Sometimes
what?
the camera, because you're moving so fast, you're like trying to teleport to them or they're trying to fly to you. The camera gets stuck on stuff constantly too. It's not like, oh, that happens every once in a while. Every fight I've done, the camera's stuck on a wall, stuck on a tree, stuck on a plateau. It's underwater. It's stuck under there. You can't see. And it's chaotic because you try to, like, let's say you want to charge your key. Well, your key charge
Golden
effect
Filza.
blocks the camera. So now the enemy can throw projectiles at you or dash right to you, and you can't see the attack, so you can't counter it.
Right.
And it's like, what happened here? You know, because people are like, oh, this is a serious fighting game. What?
What?
No.
Sound good?
No, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is not a serious fighting game.
Sounds
at
good
all.
to me.
It's an arena action game. It's meant to be completely
What?
unbalanced. It's meant to be fun because you like Dragon Ball. There is no way you could ever take this game
It's
seriously
not a
as
fighting game.
It's
It
ridiculous.
is a
I mean, just
arena
the basic
action
premise
game.
of a fighting game. I need to see what's going on. Actually doesn't work in this game. So how you think this could be a serious fighting game? You'd be like out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? But as for
It's like
a
Smash
game
Bros.
where you're actually getting fun because you're a fan of Dragon Ball, that I see. Like, as a fan of Dragon Ball, playing through the plot, I'm enjoying seeing the what-if scenarios. I'm enjoying seeing the different versions of Goku. And, you know, there's other plots as well that I'm going to play. Now, a lot of people have said the game is supposed to be majorly focused with online play, right? Okay. But the truth is, I don't think I'm ever going to do that. Like, for me, I already
Really?
have a fighting game in Street Fighter. That's the fighting game franchise I like to play as something competitively online. Just like with Smash Brothers, I don't foresee myself playing this game seriously online. Maybe I'll dabble in a
What
few
does that
streams or maybe
mean,
one stream of
seriously?
just messing with it online to see what it's like. But I don't foresee myself caring.
I don't understand.
You know, I'm a
this.
variety streamer. I'm not going to sit here and dedicate hours and hours to try to learn how to play this game at some kind of a competitive level when it really is insignificant in the realm of
I thought it's not
competition.
competitive.
It just isn't a real fighting game that people are going to care about, right? So,
I don't even know
I'm
what
not
that
going to be
means.
spending time on it. I am going to be playing through this story mode with Goku. We're going to see how people like it overall. Like, so far, the streams have done good. So if they continue to do well, I'll keep playing. There's all these other
Hint, hint.
storylines. You know, there's Vegeta, there's Gohan, there's Piccolo.
game
there's
is
all
on
these different
thin
storylines
ice,
to
buddy.
play through. And I'd be considering doing that again as long as you guys are showing up,
Hint,
and
hint.
hanging out, and supporting. I would really appreciate that. All right. So here's the deal. I don't dislike the game, but I just find it hilarious that people were telling me, "Oh, this is like the best Dragon Ball game ever, and it's such a great fighter." I was like, "Do you ever even played a fighting game before?
What?
This game is nothing like a fighting game. It
Okay.
absolutely is just like an arena masher." And if
An
you're
arena
lucky
masher.
to figure out how to do this insanely overly complex combat engine and master it, good for you. But just know
This is really dumb
that's
too.
going to be you and like maybe like 1,000 people on the planet that care.
I don't get it. He hasn't mastered the fighting engine that he's saying. But it's not a fighting game? It's
I
not a
don't.
fighting game because he's bad at it. I don't know.
You know,
Who gives
it
a
just
fuck?
doesn't- It doesn't have the basics,
I don't care
the
anymore.
foundation to me to be something that's going to be competitive. And
Game
worth my time to
sucks.
spend more
Move
time
on,
with
DSP. You
after
don't
I
like
mess with the
video
campaign.
games. I get
You know
it.
what I'm saying? But again, I feel the same way about Smash Brothers, and tons of people love Smash Brothers. I'm not going to learn it when
All
I'm
right,
Street
take a
Fighter's
sip.
my thing, right?
You better take a sip, you fucking sleazy asshole.
So,
Sleazily.
I'm gonna play more of it, but don't expect me to be going
You
hard into
sleazily
it or anything
asshole.
like that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Of course, you got people complaining in both chats that, oh, it's my fault because I'm not learning the engine. I don't care. Do you understand that I don't care?
I don't
really
care.
don't care.
I
The
don't
game
care.
isn't that serious of a game or that
I
good
don't
enough of
like
a game that I'm going
games.
to invest time to learn it. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Like Street Fighter, Tekken, hell, even to some extent Mortal Kombat, when they do make games that are good, because this last one was not in Mortal Kombat 1. Dude, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is not a game that I'm going to be investing time in to play at any kind of a competitive or high level. There's no point. You understand? I got
get
a
it,
million
man.
other things to do.
All right,
that I'm more
move
interested
on,
in
brother.
than spending a ton of
Please.
time learning
Brother,
this engine,
please.
especially when the camera can't even
I
keep
get
up with
it.
the action
You
in the game.
fucking
That's
hate
not something
video
I'm making up. The
games.
camera literally can't keep up with the gameplay. And that's like step one to making a good competitive game.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
The camera usually
So-
doesn't move in a fighting
Okay.
game, though.
So,
All right, whatever.
that's that. Now,
Just
as for
complain about
Silent Hill 2,
Asmongold,
we're in the finale.
please.
I'm very excited to see how it ends today. I'm not going to basically talk too much about it today because we're going to beat it today. And once we beat it, I'm probably going to talk about it after like a mini review.
Talk to us.
So I hope that you'll pay attention to that if you're interested in my overall thoughts. And likely I'll even be talking about it like on a show tomorrow as well. But overall, it's a great experience. I'm really loving it. I can't wait to finish it today. Really, it is on the level, in my opinion, of what Resident Evil 2 Remake was. So you know, very excited. Let's go and let's see the ending today.
Yeah, you sound
Stick
excited.
around after this podcast to see how it all ends.
No
I'm excited to
chance,
see what
man.
ending
I'm
I
outta
get, 'cause
here.
There's apparently a bunch of endings that you can get. I know I won't get the worst one because I didn't leave Maria alone in the hospital. I went back and checked on her, and that by default cancels you out of the worst ending. So I wonder what ending I actually will
right.
get.
Why the fuck you wondering?
left
Like
it.
we know that he read a guide. What are you
Okay,
talking?
So good stuff.
I wonder
there.
what I'm gonna
Now,
get.
My schedule for the week is as follows. Today, Silent Hill 2 concludes on the first stream, and then tonight, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster on the late stream. Tomorrow, I am unable to do a daytime stream, and I apologize for that. It's personal stuff going on.
Personal stuff.
Has nothing to do with the business. Has nothing to do with anything you guys need to know about. I ask that you would respect that privacy. And
I will
respect
not.
that. If you can't, well, then you must be one of my insanely obsessed detractors who
Hell
needs to
yeah,
know
brother.
everything about my life and every
Absolutely.
moment. Obviously, it must be something horrendous that I wouldn't stream tomorrow, right?
He probably is
Right.
doing some
Anyway,
home improvement
you know, I just won't
stuff.
be here
That's my guess.
for the first stream tomorrow.
He's
and
got somebody coming in to fix something, to do something in his house that requires him to be
I
there.
apologize for that, okay?
That's my guess.
I will be here tomorrow night, so there will be a late stream on Wednesday night at
New dishwasher or
6:45
some
to 7
bullshit.
p.m. Pacific time. And, I stand with Phil, the first contributor of the day. All right, I appreciate that very, very much. First contribution. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. Thank you so much. Let's get some stuff moving. Let's get our first tip of the day. Let's get our first super chat
Yeah,
of the day.
it's an
Let's get
electrician.
the momentum going here towards
That's
our,
gotta
our
be
goal
it.
for the stream.
He's
Okay?
getting
Thank
an
you.
electrician to
All
put
right,
in a
so-
fan, a ceiling fan.
Tomorrow I'm not here for a day stream, but I will be doing
Okay.
a night stream. Perry the White just gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you, Perry. So thank you to I Stand With Phil and to Perry for getting the momentum going here today. Perhaps we will have a sub train rolling over on Kick, right? Very nice. Okay, so tomorrow night there will be a late stream, all right? And the late stream will be WWE Champions. It's the midweek Wednesday
Wait.
event that they do. And on Wednesday...
Wait,
they
he
usually
didn't
have,
add that money to the total. Someone just got a sub and he didn't add the money.
So
Even
I
though
hope
he
you guys will
adds
come hang out with
gifted
me tomorrow night. I
subscriber
will not be
money
here
into the
today,
goal.
but it would be great if you could have a great night
What?
stream of WWE Champions with me tomorrow night.
Get scammed.
Jarhammer, 14 months as a member here on YouTube. Thank you for 14 months of support, Jarhammer. Appreciate that. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay. On Thursday, we will come back to normalcy. All right. So on Thursday, the daytime stream will be more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. All right. And then Thursday night, it'll probably be more Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Okay. And then Friday is up in the air. And the reason I say that, if it looks like we can finish Dead Rising, then I'd like to finish it on Friday. I'd like to wrap up the lingering games that we've been playing that we have a chance to finish, because next week, okay, is going to be multiple new releases, all coming out boom, boom, boom at once.
Boom, boom, boom.
And
I want you in my room. Let's
I
spend
forgot
the
to add
night.
the sub to the goal tracker.
Yeah. Thank you, Grazing Poro.
I don't know why I paid attention.
You look at that. Look. You like this shit? Look at this fucking scammer. Look at this con artist. Look at this piece of shit.
And
He knows exactly what he did. That's why he does this weird reaction.
I forgot to add the sub to the goal tracker. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? He knows exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know why I paid attention.
You fucking scamming
yeah,
piece
I'd like
of
to
shit.
wrap up all the games
Nice
next week.
scam,
We
brother.
got,
Hell
on the
yeah.
25th,
Get
the
scammed,
co-release
idiots.
of the new Shadow the Hedgehog game and Call of Duty.
Fuck
But
out of
also,
here.
In the middle of the week, there's also going to be a
In
horror
case you haven't caught up, DSP just got a membership from Kick, and he's been adding memberships from Kick to the goal amount that he's trying to reach whenever it's gifted. But he just got one now that wasn't gifted, and he didn't add it to the total.
release of A Quiet Place.
So he knows
Now, I don't know if
exactly
that
what
game's
the
gonna
fuck
be
he's
good or
doing.
not, but it could be. And I'm debating checking that out.
It's pretty good.
But also, there
Get
may be a little
scammed,
bit of
bitches.
downtime in between where I can play some other stuff too. And I like having that flexibility, as opposed to having games that are like lingering
Will
forever.
I play
Now, I'm not
Sonic
saying we
X
have to
Shadow?
rush to finish Dead Rising.
Yeah,
but if we
probably.
beat
I like
it, that's
Generations
great,
a lot.
because then it could give us opportunity to maybe
like
have a few days of
One
freedom
of the few Sonic games I like.
to do whatever I want. You know, a few ideas in that regard. We could always go back to some things like the System Shock remake, which we haven't played in months, but maybe it would be cool to go.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, we do have this Halloween marathon coming up. And by the way,
I'm so excited.
very soon we're going to be going through your nominations for the Halloween marathon, and we're going to be figuring out what games to put into the final poll to determine what games I'm playing during my Halloween
Kick chat's
marathon.
right here.
Okay, so
It's
rest
at the
assured
bottom.
that's coming probably within the next couple of days on this show.
The bottom of the screen here is Kick Chat.
But yeah, like maybe since we have a kind of an open space
Thanks
before
to
the
Raw Phil.
25th, we could do some random stuff regarding horror games and stuff like that. Like I'd be down for that.
Speaking
like
of Kick
2-3
Chat,
days in a row, we just play random horror games.
Look at
on
this
the
shit in his
streams
Kick Chat.
for fun, and then at night we either do like a fighting game or WWE Champions or something like that.
Oh,
I think
hope
that
you
would be
caught
really
that.
fun for the week. That way we're not getting too committed into something else before the big new releases come out this month, right? Keep in mind that Xbox presentation is on the 17th in 2 days. And we are fully expecting that they're going to announce the Alan Wake Lake House DLC as well, which I will be playing.
Okay, you better take a sip, you
Dude, that's
fucking
why I said if we
sleazy
can finish
asshole.
Silent Hill and Dead Rising this week, I feel like that would be perfect, okay? So that's the schedule for the week. I hope that sounds good. Saturday is my day off, and moving forward, I'm trying
Sounds
to
good
have
to me.
Saturday as my day off all the time. And I hope that I can do that. There will be some exceptions. Like, for example, I think in early November, oh, really? Is the stream set up incorrectly? People are
What?
saying my kick stream is set up incorrectly. Oh,
What happened? Let's
all
go
right. Let me
check it
fix
out.
that. I didn't mean for that to happen. It's set to. Is it set to just chatting? No, it says it's set to Silent Hill 2 remake. Where do I set the type of stream? I don't even know where I do that because people are
Okay.
saying it's set to just chatting, but it should be gaming. Yeah, according to what I'm seeing in edit stream info, it says Silent Hill 2 remake. So I don't know what you mean by that. It says that it's set.
Yeah,
And
I
are
see
you guys
that.
seeing differently?
No, I see it, DSP. It does say Silent Hill 2.
It is set to Silent Hill 2? Okay. Well, I guess he's misinformed then.
He heard me.
Anyway, thanks to everyone for
Anyway.
hanging out with me today. Wow, we have over 300
welcome,
viewers
Phil.
on YouTube. I haven't even checked yet. Over 300 viewers on YouTube.
What?
Thanks for being here. Please give the stream a like if you're on YouTube. We got 45 likes right now. Obviously,
Nice
I'd like to
lie.
get that up to like 100 with over 300 viewers. So please like for engagement purposes. And on Kick, we got a good crowd of around 70,
Like the
I
stream,
believe,
guys.
which is not bad.
To
So
Felt
thanks so much,
DSP.
everyone, for checking me out on the various platforms.
Get
I really
those
appreciate that.
fucking likes
If you can
in,
support in some
bud.
way, please do. We're trying to hit these goals today.
Oh
continue
yeah,
on the King streak.
brother.
And get the 20th straight stream hitting the goals, which will lock in our continued ability to do that. Chicken Big Mac DSP tries it this coming Friday. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now,
Cool.
what was I gonna say?
I don't know. Let's get to the news.
So that's the schedule for the week. I hope that sounds good. And I'm not going
Sounds
to be here
good to me.
Saturday, but I'm trying to have Saturdays off every week now for consistency, meaning I would be here Sunday through Friday every single week. Okay? So hopefully we can keep
Sunday.
that going, and then people will know when I'm here for the streams. Because right now I know it's been very chaotic the last month. Like no one knows when I'm going to be here. Neither do I. Okay? So there you go. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to begin with our topics for the day. Are you ready for this? So
Finally.
I think it is time for us to get caught up with ReviewTechUSA. I haven't spoken about this man in a bit. He has continuously talked about me nonstop. Like every single stream is about me. Not just about me, but every stream he's mentioning me. Every stream he's watching me. Every stream he's reacting to me. It's literally all he can really get views and attention on now.
Oh, we're live.
Essentially, ReviewTechUSA has become a detractor. All right? Like,
Everyone's a
actually, this is like his
detractor.
thing now, his shtick. He has literally become a full-time detractor because he cannot get anyone to watch any other content that he puts out, so he just has to sit there and shit on me constantly. Okay? And it's kind of pathetic, to be honest. It was one thing when, like, I was one of his topics, but now I just seem to be the main event every day, and it's pretty
like that
sad and
retcon.
pathetic. And before you even say, well, I don't know what you're talking about, Phil, that doesn't sound accurate. So I was watching
Pull up
or
his
getting
channel.
caught up with Kino Casino last night, and they were watching Rich, and no exaggeration, here's one of Rich's
Oh,
recent streams.
no.
Do you see something there that
What?
kind of stands out like a sore thumb? Now, obviously, you're going to be very distracted by Ashton and Andy in their Halloween costumes of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It is distracting, I admit. But
What?
if you look directly below me here, you'll notice he literally turned on his computer monitor, and that's what he put on the screen.
Okay.
Okay?
What? All
And
right.
that's literally every day he's doing this now. And it's like, wait a minute. First of all, I just want to think about this, all right? The first thing that Rich thinks about when he sets up his streams is my accident on May 1st, 2016.
All right.
Something that happened 8.5 years ago.
Remember, we're done with Review Tech.
8.5 years ago. He actually thinks it's like pertinent to today.
Right.
Right. And that it affects me that he puts that. I
It
mean,
does.
I literally have the
like,
email
obviously, it does affect you. It's your fucking legacy. It's what you're known for. You're the guy.
in my kick chat right now.
He acts like it bothers me. It obviously bothers
People
you.
are using it, right? So he actually thinks that like
No shit.
this is hurting me when he does it. Like it's some significant.
It
thing.
obviously does.
Oh, right. Like oh, you
This is
really
so
got me there,
dumb.
Rich. Something that's 8.5 years outdated.
Right.
And
Outdated.
I owned up to, and literally it didn't even hurt
Owned
me
up
in the
to.
moment when it happened. But here you are, 8.5 years later.
Wait, it
and
didn't hurt you in the moment it happened. Then why did you say that you have PTSD over it? That's something he said during his reaction of the documentary.
This is your big thing, your big shtick, your big jab at me. The best part is that's not even the screenshot from the event. That's just like a random screenshot from content that I did recently. And that's probably the face I made watching him,
What?
right? But that's the face that he's got on his screen
What does that mean?
all the time now on his show. Like, wow, that's that's
Two
telling,
retards
right?
fighting? I love this segment.
By the way, I just received a $5 tip from
Oh,
One
thank
Sick
you.
Puppy for the double chicken Big Mac
Hey,
fun.
look at that. You're making money talking about
doing my-
Review Tech. Are you a Review Tech detractor
He's
now?
doing these tip animations.
Whoa.
Between YouTube tips coming in,
All right.
and
Skip
now
ahead.
that's kind of slowed down because now the support is kind of split all over
Hey,
the place.
we're begging.
And
Hint,
I
hint,
miss
we're
doing
begging.
these animations. I set them up all nice for the month. I want to get more. So guys, today tips so
I
we can
want
see some nice
tip
animations. If you're
animations.
choosing, gee, how should I support Phil?
Wow.
Send me a tip today.
Wow.
Let's get some more of these animations going, okay? So thank you, One Sick Puppy, the first tipper of the day there. Got you up on the leaderboard. I should definitely once again refresh my animations page because it's lagging bad. Holy crap, that took forever.
He takes commissions now. He sells animations.
Okay, so
Yes.
as you can see, it's certainly not like this guy has moved on from me or learned a thing. Literally, his shtick every day is how do I dump on Phil? How do I react to Phil?
Okay.
But I'm not here. I'm literally not here to react to his reactions to me and respond because nothing he says or does is intelligent. He doesn't have any intelligence. There's nothing to really react to. What I want to just do is react to some random observations.
What?
And I actually have some timestamps here. Right here. That I want to check. First of all, this is great. So this is when Ashton and Andy start watching him. Okay, just listen. Just listen. I don't have to say anything. Just listen. You ready? Oh, by the way, Ted had done a super chat. I missed it, Ted. I'm sorry.
I'll let my boyfriend speak for me.
$2 Canadian super chat, which I think is the equivalent of like $1.50.
Okay, fuck off. Shut up. Please stop. Type it in. Count those tips, you stripper. Come on, get out of here. Let's go.
Because Canadian is a little bit less than the US dollar. So
Yeah,
thank you
I
for
got
that,
it. I
Ted.
got it. He's gonna say
I
that every
appreciate I'm
time.
sorry I missed it. It was a super sticker. Thank you, Ted.
Great.
Okay.
I'm glad. Okay,
Um,
go,
All right,
please.
Now, I just want to assure you all, I did not set this up. This is me playing Kino Casino raw, and they're just playing his clip raw. No one has edited the audio here. This is actually what Review Tech show sounds like. Are you ready? Get ready. Prepare yourself. In 3, 2,
Oh my fucking
1.
God.
Bring it back to the beginning. Let's play this.
Why?
Bring it back. Here
This
it is.
is-
This is Dick, the comedic stylings of Dick.
I like big dicks. I'm the size. I like big dicks. I like big dicks. I like big dicks. I like big dicks.
If you told me this
For now? Oh, he paused it. He's doing the non-reaction.
This is what he does on his show. This is
Okay.
his actual show. No one has edited it. They're playing it cold. I'm playing it cold, unedited.
What
This
do you
is
mean
Rich's
cold?
content. That he has a soundboard and he just sits there mashing fart sounds and I like big dicks, cucumbers. To him, that's content. That's entertainment for you.
Okay.
Not even like speaking over. Just that's it. Here we go. I like big dicks. I like. Oh,
I mean, you're not wrong,
I
but
big
like,
dick. What
you're,
the
are you any
fuck?
better,
Like,
Mr. Scat?
what the fuck is going on?
Huh?
Right? Like, you're absolutely
What?
insane. This is content to him. By the way, thank you.
Okay.
I received a $5 Canadian super chat from Dark Ethan. Thank you to Dark Ethan. That's the biggest super chat of the day now. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. Since it's Canadian, we'll say it's like $4.25. Because it really is about $4.25 per Canadian dollar. So that'll get us up to $20 so far today. Thank you all. Thank you all. Let's get some support going, everyone. Let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get some
this is content.
Some super chats.
Bro, this shit's gotta be a prank.
And like the stream on YouTube. All right.
He just finished talking about content on the internet. This is content. And then he fucking begs. This is the content?
Right. But I mean,
this fucking guy, Phil, right? He sits there and he begs for money. This is the content. This is content?
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. That's
All
his
right,
show.
bro.
That's
Go
how he
fuck
opens his show,
yourself.
and then he plays his laugh track. You know, like imagine if I just had a soundboard and I
Right.
start my podcast and I just keep pressing buttons, right? Like that's my opening. This is my content. I don't talk. I don't have topics. Just here we go. Oh, I like big things. Oh, yeah, suck, cock.
You would do that, though.
Anyway, so he starts talking about me. He has an interesting.
You used to
name
have a
drop. I have all these
soundboard
timestamps to
thing.
go through. It's around the 1 minute 28 second mark. So let's get to that. Here we go.
Really, I am stoned tonight, Philip.
I am stoned tonight, Philip. I am stoned tonight, Philip.
Okay.
All right? So what's that a reference to? Because I told him that if he was going to be on my show as a guest on my podcast, that he had to be sober. And I think you can
Okay.
understand why I wanted that. Now that you can see this is how he
Big
is
ups,
in his
John.
own content. Like when he's high, he's playing fart noises. He's
Yeah,
playing
being
suck
drunk
dick,
is
suck
better,
dick,
right?
Cover up my ass. He's fucking. His eyes are barely open, as you can see. Look at his eyes. His eyes are completely like
You
this.
paused it when it
'cause
died.
he can't
What?
keep them open because he's so goddamn high. By the way, you saw what he was drinking? That is a weed seltzer. That is a seltzer that contains, I guess, like weed or THC or something. in
Right,
it.
gin is
He's
better.
Sometimes he's constantly popping these THC gummies on stream. He's doing it live. It's not like he's hiding it. He's just actively doing this. So why would I want him on my podcast acting
He's a
like that? It would be
depraved
complete waste of
individual.
time, right? But you heard what he said. So just think about this. I have nothing to do with this man's content at all. I'm not on the show. I'm not involved. He's got my face
Oh, no.
right there.
What a pearl clutcher.
Constantly, and he's literally talking to me.
He's smoking
Right?
the ganja.
He's talking to me. I'm not there, Rich.
What?
Like,
Rich isn't here. You what?
you're not coming on the show. That's done. You're never coming on the show. In fact, you're banned from my show. Like, you will never be a part of the Level 1 podcast ever. You're the first person to officially be felted and
but he's
banned off
part
the
of it
show. You'll
now.
never come on. You understand?
He's part of
So,
it right now.
Why are you speaking to me?
Why
about
are you
being hot?
speaking to him?
You can do whatever you want with
What?
your own life and become a miserable wretch that everyone laughs at and throws the fucking rotten vegetables at when you're in the streets or whatever. And if you catch some of those vegetables and you happen to eat them for sustenance or whatever, which it seems like that's what you're doing to stay afloat, I mean, go for it. That's the equivalent of the detractors coming and throwing you money on your shit
Oh,
streams when you get
boy.
like 200 to 300 viewers. Like, no exaggeration, guys. Right now, I have 350 viewers on YouTube.
Yeah, look at that. He mentions 200 to 300 viewers, and then he needs to clarify that I have above that viewer count.
And I have over 70 viewers and climbing on Kick. And we're just getting started with the Rich segment, so you know the attendance is going to go up.
Yeah.
I have more viewers
Nice fucking cope there, you weirdo. What? And climbing? Get the fuck out of here.
right now than he had on his stream.
I have more viewers now. You don't, though. You actually do not. You factually do not have more viewers. What a stupid
The
fucking
only people
cope
that check him
that
out
is.
are people who are detractors and people who clip him for content because no one wants to watch his content. Because there is none. You understand? There's no content here.
That's a bad cope, bro.
So, yeah, I
Come
love
on,
this.
Craig.
He's talking about Phil, I'm hot. I'm not there, Rich. I'm not. That's not really me behind you, Rich. I don't hear you. I only hear you because I just decided to check out Kino Casino last night and they did a segment on you. And so now I've heard this days later.
This dude is pointing at his TV screen, talking to a man who isn't there, telling him that he isn't there. How does he not see the irony of this?
But you
This
understand
has
that,
got to
like, he's
be a
living this
skit, right?
weird,
This is like a joke?
fever dream high world where he thinks that he's talking to me and I care. Now, do you see how in his head I am?
What?
I'm behind him his entire show. I'm in his thoughts and his mouth. He's talking to me during his show.
What?
This is very, very bizarre behavior. This is like, we need to have like an analyst, a psychoanalyst look at this.
Like, look at how obviously bothered you are by this. It's like I said before. Why would he ever stop? If his goal is to fuck with you, hey, it seems like he's succeeding pretty damn well.
Figure out what exactly is going on.
You're fucking triggered. You're triggered the fuck out. You're bothered by this.
Because I mean, you get to the point where like it's kind of like the same thing.
Thank you, Jay
When
Wessel.
will Phil proposed to PPP my guest Christmas? Thoughtful face.
He pictures him when he's with Kat. Yeah, Christmas is a good bet. That's a good like Christmas gift. Thank you, Jay Wessel.
He obsesses over me so much. It's like something's wrong here to the point of like this is a mania. This is no longer like, oh, this is he thinks it's funny to make fun of me. This is like a mania at this point that needs to be diagnosed, right?
Right. You better take a sip.
Okay. All right, I got another timestamp. I got a bunch of timestamps to skip around. Let's get to this one.
What are these
really
timestamps?
Just go right to the timestamp, but apparently
It's like a one-word timestamp that he's choosing to take out.
I want to go 131, but I can't get to 131.
We have no context for any of
this.
this.
To defend Queen Kaffles. It's just him. And
I don't care about. I don't know anything about the Keffel situation. I keep hearing things about this. I don't know about it. How do you do 10-second fast forward? Is it L?
And it's because he wants to
okay.
fuck Kaffles.
Yeah.
Okay, Grandpa.
Apparently on Kick.
It's fucked.
We're almost to the point here.
What
Here
an L.
What? It is. Fuck? No, at least he admits it.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I don't know. For the record, I know nothing about this Keffel situation. I know he's mentioned
this
it.
is your timestamp.
It's like, no thanks.
At least he has the shit back.
Oh, it's the arrow key.
Too. The irony in that. What does she have? Like me and Tipster?
What's happening?
It's the arrow keys. Thank you. Darcy says check the arrow keys. Here we go.
Shit!
At least he has the decency to admit it. Such a fucking hell.
This is condensed lol count 'em.
No,
It's
it really
like
is. I really made like
Maybe I have the wrong
crazy
timestamp.
super where just every bit of it is gold. Every bit of it is
What a
just
burn.
the purest, most concentrated.
This is so out of
purest
context. What's
that
happening?
you could imagine.
Jesus. Uh-oh, fart.
What?
Oh my god.
That's what I was looking for. Uh-oh, fart?
I can't unpause it without pausing it again. Going, what?
Bring it back. Bring
What
it
is
back.
going on,
Bring it
dude?
back.
Too. The irony in that. What does she have? Like me and Tipster? Holy shit, what an L. Uh-oh, fart.
Who just says out of nowhere, "Oh fart"?
I don't even know what that means. Uh-oh, fart? Is that
Is
like,
this-
supposed to be a joke, or is that a comment to something he's saying?
Is
Or
this
does he
an
actually
own?
fart? Does
What
he
are
say
we doing?
"Uh-oh, fart" and then fart on his show? You know, maybe.
I don't know, bro. This is so out of fucking context. What the fuck is even happening? This is so scatterbrained.
Maybe that's the reason my face looks like that behind him, because he's positioned that monitor behind him.
What?
So he's just letting loose during the show. Uh-oh, fart. And then my face, oh, even virtual Phil, who's not even alive, cringes and reacts to, oh, God. Like, what is going on?
What?
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm so confused.
This is
as to
bizarre
what just
behavior.
happened.
Okay, think this. Yeah, here we go. Oh, this is good.
I'm so lost. He specifically pointed that out to make a fart joke?
This is a good part right here.
What?
Fuck.
Okay.
I tried the Krabby Patty burger on Friday and it wasn't.
I tried the Krabby Patty burger on Friday and it wasn't. Wait a minute. Rich tried the Krabby Patty burger. Why did Rich try the Krabby Patty burger? Because I said I was going to try the Krabby Patty
Are
burger.
you
and I didn't.
fucking
So Rich has to
crazy?
go out of his way to
Dude, are you like this? Are you actually this insane? Are you fucking mental?
get it, to like be a part of it. Like, again, you see this
He bought a burger because I was gonna buy it. You didn't even buy it. You didn't even buy it. He's not allowed to get a burger?
weird, bizarre obsession, this mania. So because Darkside Phil was going to get the
Bro, have you seen Review Tech? Like, he obviously eats things, right? What?
Krabby Patty burger, Rich had to go get the Krabby Patty burger and eat it and taste it himself. Like,
You
know,
are
didn't have to.
mad
And Rich, by the way,
delusional, bro.
You probably shouldn't have. Just saying. Situation you're in there, you probably shouldn't have eaten the Krabby Patty burger. Like, I can eat the Krabby Patty burger. It ain't going to really affect me. You know, I'm only around 10 pounds overweight. You shouldn't be eating that shit, dude.
Anything.
Your boyfriend, Triple P, fucking ate the burger and made a video dedicated to you, but that's okay. But Review Tech just getting it because it's a SpongeBob thing must mean it has to do with you.
Robbie Paggy.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, I'm getting tons of support.
I wasn't anything great.
Wait, look at this. You
The
are
super
literally
chat.
seething because he actually got money to eat the stupid burger, while you are lucky if you get $300 a stream. Nobody cares except you. You are literally crying an overweight child. Is what.
And this is what I mean. Like, that's absolutely true. Ladies and gentlemen, no one cares that I didn't eat the
No
Krabby
one
Patty burger
cares.
except my detractors, because they have nothing to say about me.
Hell yeah, brother.
Every
Get
stream,
scanned,
I'm
idiots.
hitting my goals. Every stream, I'm getting views. I'm winning. I'm making good content. Everyone is watching and enjoying the content, right? Do I have a million views? Of course not, but I never have. I don't need that. I can be massively successful
Right.
without having a ginormous audience. 'cause
I
people
can
appreciate
scam
the
my
content I
audience
put into
because
my
they're
work,
small.
right? And this is killing the
Right?
Detractor community. They can't fucking take it. They can't believe it. Like, they actually think that this is like a giant plan. To this day, they're still saying, listen to this. They're still saying that Kino Casino is setting me up. Like, this is still a Carrie-like situation where the pig's blood is going to dump out of the sky
What?
onto my head.
No, they're
still
using
saying
you.
that. They
Okay.
can't cope
No
with the
one's
fact-
saying that.
They can't handle the fact that actually things are going well for me, that things are nice, right? That things are getting better. I mean, I have 360 viewers on YouTube. I have over 70 plus viewers on Kick. I've got people enjoying the content, watching it everywhere. I've got people supporting me from multiple different directions and multiple different ways. I got people who want to be on my podcast as an interview. I just can't get them scheduled because they're so fucking slippery like eels, right?
Yeah, it really sounds like he wants to be there when you can't get him.
But like things are very different, and these people can't handle it. So
Alright.
to them, the fact that the Krabby Patty burger couldn't be delivered to my home, so instead I ordered the Addams Family meal, which was better for both for content and as a reward because there
Yeah,
were more
sure.
food items that I taste tested.
Of course.
To them, that is the ultimate betrayal. How dare Phil promise one thing and deliver another?
Yeah,
right?
get
Despite the
scammed.
fact that what I delivered was better than what I originally promised. It's the equivalent of, hey, I'm promising you I'm going to give you $10 at the end of the week, and instead I handed you a 20. But you'd be upset because I promised you 10.
No, that's
How
bullshit.
dare you only hand me 20 when I said you said
That's
you were
not
gonna
what
give
you
me 10.
did,
Wait,
though.
What are you talking
Eating a burger on stream is not equivalent to giving someone money.
about? I give you something better. No, I'm upset because you gave me something you didn't originally promise. It doesn't make any sense. You understand? It makes no sense at all.
I
Zero.
agree, Phil. It makes
So,
no sense.
These people have no argument. But again, Rich has become a detractor. Like, he can't see the reason behind anything anymore. Any detractor, any meme that a detractor comes up with, he's on board for it. 100% hook, line, and sinker. So he actually went and he got a Krabby Patty meal to talk about it and act like, see, DSP couldn't do this, but I can. Like, no one gives a fuck. Like, literally,
Wait,
no one
Triple
cares
P
about this
did that.
Krabby Patty meal at all. No one. We're half a week
No
later,
one.
right? Like, that was supposed to happen on Saturday. It's fucking Tuesday.
The funny thing about this, too, him saying no one cares, DSP, someone in his chat was actually complaining about it. A viewer of his, someone who gives him money. And he was shitting on that viewer, saying that you shouldn't care. If you're not a detractor, if you're not an idiot, you won't care.
And we still got people talking about this. Like, get out of here. Get a life.
Get a life.
Right?
All right.
What the hell are you talking about? You're insane. You're still talking about Krabby Patties. Like, talk about mania. Talk about obsession over minutia that no
Yes.
logical human cares about.
Get
That's how
scammed.
these people operate, and that's what Rich has become, sadly.
This is embarrassing because obviously the scammer doesn't want you to talk about
Really
his
ridiculous,
scams.
right?
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
In
I
fact,
agree.
I recommend you watch the Addams Family DSP Tries if you haven't seen it yet. It's really, really good.
No.
What I like is the person.
Thank you, movie sign.
It's so pathetic that Dave is so desperate to be part of the KC that he
Yep.
has to literally insert himself into their podcast. What a loser. Get bent.
Yeah, part of the reason why he loves these two so much is that he can just take their talking points. They say things about other people that kind of take the attention away from himself. He can kind of use their own talking points to help support himself, which is part of the reason why he really likes these guys.
Who super chats him, right? So he gets some income for this, and they just completely destroy him, right? You say, you stream so infrequently, you barely make $300 a stream. Phil streamed all week making thousands.
Like, it's basically people are mad at me that I scammed people, so I'm gonna have a review tech segment so that I can make fun of review tech instead of people making fun of me.
Thousands and thousands of dollars. Nobody cares about this except you. You're crying like an overweight child. He's so upset about the Krabby Patty. No one cares except my detractors and Rich, because Rich is a detractor. Okay? It's that simple. Rich is a detractor at this point. There's no disputing it. He's full on become a detractor full time because he has
Alright.
nothing else to do in his content.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
This is a good one. You gotta love this, right?
Love what? Your two friends?
Like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You fired him on his birthday without even fucking paying him. Tried to scam him.
So what Ashton is doing,
John
he's
Rambo?
talking about all the bad things that Rich has done recently. Not even
Hey.
just all the things over time, but I think he did recently this year. Okay?
John Rambo?
He tried to send a computer full of like malicious shit to Phil as well.
Yep. Apparently, and again, I wasn't aware of that at the time, that he was trying to send me a key-logged computer, but everyone tells me it's true, so I have to believe them, right? I didn't receive the
What?
computer, but apparently his editor did.
What
and it was
about the Derek thing when everyone was telling you that was true and you refused to believe them? What do you mean you have to believe them?
key-logged, so
It's crazy.
What?
It won't
Okay.
unpause. My computer's like, please don't make me unpause this.
What sort of technical hell are we going through today,
Duh.
guys? Like,
I know. I'm just trying to.
Up any of that bullshit, but
but we're going into it.
I'll say one thing flat out. Let's compare.
Here we
what
go.
happens-
Oh.
One thing. So here he goes. He starts going like, let's compare what I did to other people. So, Dickers, just to let you know, just because other people did bad stuff that's worse doesn't mean you didn't do bad things.
Exactly. And this is the thing with Rich.
Hey, DSP, you should probably listen to that, because that's a lot of your defense, is that you're not a scammer. You don't scam charities, so I'm not as bad.
This is why Rich thinks he's better than me.
What?
Okay? Because Rich's argument is that, well, Phil lied to his audience about WWE champions. Phil, for years, was playing the game and spending money on the game while he was crying to his audience, I need support to pay my bills. Now, when I said that, it was literally true. I was going through bankruptcy. I was going through all these hard times, these bad times, right? Now, I've already admitted to you guys, yes, I played WWE champions. I spent money on that game, too. But what I've also told you is that the spending that my detractors tell you is real is fake.
No,
okay? They're wrong. They never had
Massive
any
X.
tracking of my spending or anything
No,
at all. They
you're
don't
a
know what
liar.
they're talking about.
Lying
They always
piece of
lied
shit.
or exaggerated.
Right.
Did I spend
Everyone else is lying except for me. Yeah, I agree.
money on the game? Yes, I did. Did I own that old account? Yes, I did. I used to own it. Okay? I've owned up to that. Literally no one cares
I used to own it.
anymore. At one point,
No one cares. What the fuck do you
maybe when
mean?
the revelation happened, maybe at first people were like, oh God, no one cares. And the thing is, that's my worst offense ever. That I spent money on a mobile game when I was streaming
Not
for free
really.
and asking for support from my viewers, and they gave it to me so that I could pay my bills and get through a tough financial time, that I happened to also spend some money on a mobile game. All right? Now everyone knows this
What? That's the fucking definition of a scam, you dumbass. What?
now. And everyone's okay with it. But
Everyone's okay with it. Just because I say so. I say everyone's okay with it, that must mean everyone's okay with it. I know I scammed you, but nobody cares. It's funny how he feels the need to like reveal these things and lie about them. If nobody cares, why did you feel the need to lie about it for so many years? Why did you feel the need to tell the truth if nobody cares? It's pretty fucking convenient that once you admit to the fucking scam you've been pulling, nobody cares. Everybody cared before you admitted it. Then you say some bullshit, and then nobody cares. That's really fucking convenient and a really fucking bad cope, dude. That's insane. That's insane.
the detractors
Nobody cares.
aren't. Because the detractors, this was what they had on me, right? For years and years. When it's finally revealed that Phil was really doing all of this, everyone's going to hate him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. I have 384 viewers on my stream. I have 73 viewers on Kick. Are you guys leaving in droves now because we just said that? Is this the end of the world? You know what I'm saying?
What
is
is
this really like,
this?
you hate my guts? Of course not.
Like,
People
dude,
are coming
I
and still
have
hanging out,
the
watching
same
and supporting.
viewers as
I've got
you.
19 straight streams that you've supported me and I've hit all my goals, correct? So their argument is just a big fallacy. People don't dislike me because I admitted to making mistakes in the past and apologized for them. And the mistakes aren't a big deal. Most people admit, okay, it's not that big of a deal. Big deal that Phil did this, right? So what he'll say is, well, you see, sure, I did awful things, but they're not as bad as Phil's. Wrong. You now understand that the one thing that anyone ever has on me, which is that one thing, that's it.
The one thing.
It's not a big deal at all. Nobody gives a fuck, right?
Because
so what
I
he
say
does
so.
now is he starts to compare himself to all these other people that have done worse things than him.
Wait, but DSP, you've also done this.
Point, Rich, is that people don't dislike you because they only know that you've done bad things, right? Like they
Never show this guy pop numbers or he might run.
Yeah, Vaporware. Thank you for the 2.
know that other people have done bad things too. They dislike you because the bad things you've done are heinous things that no one agrees with and they hate you for it. People understand that I've done some bad things and they're like, it's not that big deal. Move on. Now that Phil has admitted to it, fine. The elephant in the room has been revealed. We can move on from it and no one cares. But he can never move past his shit because people don't forgive him for what he's done because his shit he's done is so much worse, right?
What?
But now he'll say, well, there are people who did worse things than me. No, Rich, that's not how it works. Because people have done worse things than you, it doesn't negate what you've done, right? Just because Hitler existed doesn't mean that the guy who only killed 5 people is okay. That's not how it works in life. It's you did heinous shit, you got to live up to it, fess up to it, and improve for the better, and you haven't done that.
What is happening? Is this a joke? Is this a skit? Does he not see the irony?
At all. Instead, you sit there coping high all day,
Okay.
begging your audience for contributions while trying to make fun of others who are your fucking betters. Rich, I am your better. Rich, guess what? You ready for this one? Wings of Redemption and Boogie and Keemstar, they're all your betters. Don't you understand that? They're all better than you. Every single fucking one of the people you make fun of is better than you. You're just the lowest of the fucking low, and
Nice.
you can't figure it out.
He's literally doing the thing that he's saying ReviewTech is doing. DSP thinks he's better because ReviewTech, he thinks, did worse. You're just doing what you're complaining about.
Why? Everyone has told you. You want to know why? Because
Why?
he sits there with my detractors, grabbing his balls and stroking his dick. That's his stream. Is detractor
You did that, though.
heaven. He sits there while the detractors are fluffing him. fluffing him constantly. It's like, what the fuck? How do you not see past your own nose? He can't. He doesn't understand that's his entire stream. Dude, you have 1 million subs on YouTube, and you're getting 300 views on a stream, and you're making less money than Darkside Phil.
He gets more than that, to be fair.
You're a failure and a loser. You have no right to sit there and try to make fun of others all day on your stream, dude. You're an embarrassment not only to the content creation community, you're an embarrassment to humanity as a whole. How do you not get it? Everyone's laughing at you because they're all better than you.
Okay.
Holy shit, man. It's
And
like,
also, if we're gonna accept your
great.
argument on that, then you need to shut the fuck up about Phil.
Exactly.
Because there are way worse fucking people than Phil out there. There's Ralph, and like this is the thing, like Dickers. What like he picks and chooses which side of that argument he wants to believe.
That's
But
right.
What he says here
That's
is some of
right.
the most insane shit
I agree with you.
I've ever heard.
you suffer horse who has gifted a membership over on Kick. If someone gives 2 or more.
Things like what other people have been caught doing this year.
Here we go.
It's like there's way crazier pedophiles. And is it whoa what?
Like
Dickers,
Derek.
like
Dickers, what?
What do you mean? Like listen. Wow.
Yeah, and that's the thing is if the argument is other people did worse, he's confessing he did all this shit.
Right.
He's saying he did it
Right.
all, but it's okay because Dr. Disrespect is bad.
And that's the funny part is I have confessed the stuff that I've done wrong, and no one cares
Right.
anymore.
The other crazy part is that DSP has used this exact same defense like 2 weeks ago. It was pretty fucking recent.
This is all projection. Wow.
Yeah, Bill Brasky. Wow.
Or everyone's cool with it. Except
Exactly.
my Detractor
This is exactly the same thing that DSP was saying, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks ago.
community, because again, they need something to keep making content on. So
Thank you, Jay Wasso.
I called the mental asylum in Renton. Now we wait.
Right. Make sure to call Wendy's too.
they keep beating.
Make
the
sure
dead
they have
horse
the Krabby
that
Patty.
The literal rest of the world doesn't care about. The thing is,
He'll grab
no
it on
one
his
is forgiving
way.
him at all because the shit he's done is so fucked up, right? I mean, we watched the documentary. Just watch the documentary react that I did with these guys over on my DSP Reacts channel back in August, and you'll see the shit he did, the heinous stuff over the years, way, way worse than the shit that he criticizes me for. Yet somehow he thinks that because I played WWE Champions and spent money on a mobile game during a time when also I was taking contributions to pay my bills for my viewing audience, that this is the most heinous action ever compiled by any human, right? So there you go. Pochita96, the gameplay usually starts around 1 p.m. Pacific time, FYI. Okay. Moving forward, because now we have so many
That poor
timestamps, I
guy.
don't even think I'm going to be able.
He's like, when does
to
the
do all of
gameplay
these.
start? Is this the gameplay, Phil?
Let's see.
Can we play San Andreas with the
143, I think,
music
was
now?
one.
You know, putting the keyloggers in the computer.
There you go. They're talking about what he's
accusing
done.
us of hacking him without any evidence and being a filthy liar. He believes this entitles him to millions of dollars in compensation.
What the fuck?
Like, that's just DSP. This is DSP. To a T. Rest in peace.
Oh, didn't he say that he should be rich? Yeah, he said something like, I should be rich. If everyone else is rich and they're a scumbag, well, I should also be rich. Wait, what? So because you're admitting you're a scumbag, you think you should be rich? He's angry that people like Dr. Disrespect, is rich. And he's not. So he's upset about that. And he wants the money that he has.
Reminder, DSP has also said that in the past.
That's it.
His name is Rich, but he's not affluent. We're getting confused. His name is Rich, but he's not rich. He's not affluent. He's not financially well off. He wishes he was financially well off, like people who are better than him, like Dr. Disrespect.
Thank
and
you,
stuff.
Pig.
He's very upset that people bigger than him have been exposed for heinous things, and they're still rich and he's still poor. There you go.
Thank
It would
you
be
for
like if you
explaining
promise us
that.
to play plumbers, then last minute you decide to play something else. I would.
What the fuck did he just say? Plus, have the plumbers and plus, and probably.
So he's trying to say that Phil promising to eat the Krabby Patty
Oh my
and
God.
instead eating the Burger King meal would be like if he promised to play Plumbers Don't Wear Ties and then played something else.
Okay, who cares?
I mean,
Like, all right, he didn't eat the Krabby Patty. Crucify him on the cross.
put him on the cross.
Like,
I just...
Notorious
Is there real-
scammer
Okay, I have a serious
scams.
question. No. I have to ask this. Okay?
All right.
Has life become so easy for humanity?
What?
Life has become so easy.
Nice.
Humanity doesn't need to do it.
Reminder, okay? Keep this in fucking mind when he goes off on this stupid fucking rant. He charged people $2,000 to eat something. And he was too lazy to drive 4 minutes to go get this thing. And I know what you might be thinking. Who gives a fuck? It's just a burger. But exactly to my point. Who gives a fuck, DSP? It's a burger. You can go 4 minutes to get a fucking burger when you promised your audience who gave you $2,000. It works both ways. The who gives a fuck thing works both ways, okay? You scam people out of $2,000.
Anything to survive anymore. You don't have to gather resources. You don't have to hunt. You don't have to fight for safety for yourself and your
fucking
family.
retard, man.
Right? There's not like a giant fighting for resources anymore. So life has become so easy for human beings. Correct? The biggest thing for some people to be talking about and caring about this week was that instead of me going to Wendy's and buying the Krabby Patty meal and doing a taste test of it, I instead ordered the Addams Family meal from Burger King and did a taste of that instead. This is actually the big thing that certain humans have talked about this week. This is the big event of their life. Do you see what happens?
I like how he frames it too. It's a big event in life. Bro, it's something that you did. It's something that you actually did. You've scammed people in the past. This is yet another scam that you've pulled on your audience. How does this make other people look bad? He's really trying to frame this that this makes detractors and people who talk about it look bad. Bro, you're the one that scammed people. I don't get it. It's a crime apparently to discuss that he scammed people. Because I say who cares? Well, then that means you shouldn't care. You're crazy if you care. Right. Explain that to me. How the fuck is someone who discusses it crazy if they care, when this fucking idiot couldn't go 4 minutes to get it? How the fuck is this dude not leaving his house to drive 4 minutes not crazy after getting $2,000? How is that not okay?
How does he not understand that asking for money under false distress and then spending that money on mobile games is what people hate about him?
Yeah.
Linda's candles and Tanqueray during tummy time?
Exactly, Vaporware. Thank you for the 10, brother.
I'm him.
But exactly, speaking of money, it's just crazy to me how other people are crazy for discussing his scam, but somehow DSP in his world isn't the crazy one because he was unwilling to drive 4 minutes to get a burger after getting $2,000. Thousand with an L. How the fuck does that make you look, DSP? You're unwilling for your audience. You're supposed to be a real streamer. You just want to entertain. You're here to chill. You're here for the audience. You love your audience. And you're unwilling to drive 4 minutes for a fucking burger. This whole who cares thing is kind of fucking stupid. Because exactly, Phil. Who cares? It's a burger. You can buy a fucking burger, right? Apparently not. You get told you're crazy if you talk about it. Not DSP. Not DSP. He's not crazy. He didn't drive 4 minutes after getting $2,000. That's not crazy. That's okay. But if you talk about it, you're the crazy one. Okay, gaslighter, fucking bitch.
Every time the guy scammed 2K out of his audiences, I'd have 2
Exactly.
nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah, it's specifically weird. It's like layers of stupidity with DSP because he's done this before. He's a notorious scammer, a notorious con artist. Like this dude has multiple $1,000+ scams on the same audience. And somehow you're crazy. Just keep that in mind. The Project 7 scam, which was like $1,500. The cat reveal scam, which was another $2,000. And then the burger scam. Multiple $1,000 scams. But no. You're the crazy one. Right, dude.
Entity has become such a, how can I say, insulated, protected, coddled being entity. Humanity, it's so easy for humans. Like right now outside, there's animals outside,
human.
and they're scraping by.
Great.
I need
Now
to
we
get
get
food
this
today. What am I gonna
dumbass
do?
rant.
Shit, I gotta go hunt a rat and eat the rat for food. Oh man, I gotta go scavenging for nuts and berries out of the trees. I gotta bury that shit because the winter's coming up and I want to survive over the winter. It's life or death for me. To do this, I have to survive. But for ReviewTech and my detractors, the big thing they have to do is talk about how Darkside Phil didn't eat a Krabby Patty meal.
Yeah, you're crazy. Not me for not driving 4 minutes. You're the crazy human being. Yes. Let's manipulate the audience.
And by the way, God forbid that ever happened, that we all get to that level as humans. We all like our comforts and being insulated. But if that ever happened, I'm pretty sure at least I could make like a college try effort to go out and try to survive.
No, you're fucking retarded, bro. This shit's so dumb. He's taking his stupid ass argument. Bro, this whole fucking thing is because you didn't go 4 minutes to go to a fucking burger store. Now he's taking his little dumbass fucking argument and saying, I could make an attempt to go hunting and to get my food. Bitch, what? You didn't want to drive 4 minutes, you dumbass. Your own stupid little tangent logic here doesn't even make any sense.
Happen. I'm pretty sure
You
I
fucking
could make, like,
weirdo.
a college try effort to go out and try to survive. Like I'd try to learn how to fish or hunt or gather. You really think ReviewTech would be doing that? No, he'd roll down the hill
Right.
into a gutter and just fucking, disintegrate.
Obviously.
There's no THC to consume, so that would be the end of his existence, At least I would make an honest try to survive this
Would
fucking
you?
guy.
I don't know, man. You weren't willing
But
to drive
man,
4
Phil
minutes.
is so bad. He's such a heinous villain. I gotta make fun of him. This is the content, right? So anyway, thank you to Cave Teeth attending Daddy this week. That's what I'm watching. But I feel like we already spent so much time on it. Maybe we'll get back to this later in the week because I have funny shit. Yeah, he wants to get paid to go on LOLCOW Live. He thinks he should be paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to appear on LOLCOW Live. I'm not kidding you. Yeah.
That's DSP. DSP has actually said that.
Actually thinks he should be get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to appear on that show. Keep in mind, I was offered $50,000 to be the part of the show. He wants $100,000 just to appear on the show, and he's being serious too.
DSP said the same thing. He upped the amount to like 100,000 just to appear once. Is this a joke?
What's up, Jade? Good morning, Jade.
What's up, Jade? Hey.
Let's
hey,
see.
you. What's up, Jade? Dur.
I've had enough. You know what? I've just had enough of it. I really had enough of it.
All right, you scammer.
By the way,
keep it up, scammer.
What's the next plan for Rich? What's the next thing he's doing? Would you like to know? Hold on. He already edited it, but the original post was basically up until the last 2 sentences of this on X, but then he edited it to add the last 2 sentences. So Rich has posted this up this morning. I think by the end of this month, I will be shutting down my ReviewTechUSA YouTube channel. I'm not 100% on this yet, but I truly think it's time. It's a relic from a different era, and it's time to completely close the door on that chapter of my life. I will let you know where live stream clips will go next month. Those will still happen. Okay? So he actually wants to delete his YouTube channel with 1 million subs because he doesn't want to actually make meaningful content anymore. Like, he's actually admitting in this post publicly.
I don't get it,
that
man. It's his
over for
business.
him.
Like, fuck
he
off.
no
I
longer
don't care.
can make actual content. He just wants to sit there high all day, streaming garbage for my detractors. Like, that's it. He just wants to become a detractor. And
You started a kick channel. You're doing the similar. Like, it's eventually going to happen to you, man. I don't get it.
retainer. That's the end of it. That's his existence from now on. He actually thinks that that's going to, like, make him a living and pay his bills for the rest of his life. He actually
Right.
believes
Just
it,
like kick, right?
Keep in mind that
Absolutely.
there's been 1 million of those, right? And how many have really been able to do it long term? Not many. There's a few, but not many. And they're starting to get demonetized now. So I don't know what he actually thinks he's doing. But the funny part about it is, here's the thing. You look at this and you say, I believe this. Do you want to know the truth? I don't believe this at all. At all. 100% I don't believe this. Do you want to know why I think he posted this up? Because if you remember, last week when I felted this motherfucker on the show, what did I say? I said, Rich, if you were to delete all of your content off of the internet, no one would care. Like, literally, it wouldn't matter. If you deleted all of your shit off the internet right now, there would not be a great loss. Nothing of value would be lost because all you've ever done is make crap,
I
right?
don't get it, though, DSP. All you have is gaming videos. Is that any better?
So he posted this up
What does
because he
meaningful
wanted to
mean?
get a stroking of his ego. That's exactly what this is. Gee, I wonder if what
What?
Phil said is true. Let me post this up. So what he wanted to see a train of replies. He wanted to see his fans sitting here crying that he's going to delete his content. Now, what's funny is some people actually legitimately do like the guy. That's a bad idea. Keep it open. You'll get residual AdSense. To LOLCOW live clips, you can move to LOLCOW now, right? Thanks for the times you mentioned me on your channel. It meant a lot to me. Can I buy your channel, right? You still have plenty of videos people like to go back to and revisit. This is what he wanted. He wanted the stroking comments. He was looking for the woe is me, I'm depressed, I'm giving up sob story to be responded to by his viewers as, no, please, Rich, please don't delete your channel.
So this is really good, too, because this gives you an insight into DSP's mindset whenever he posts something, because a lot of what he does is projection. So whenever you see this loser post some bullshit, like a beg tweet or some community post or whatever the fuck bullshit that he posts, that's his mindset. He's looking for people to feed his ego and to make sure they know how cool he is. He wants them to say it.
Channel, we love you so much. So then he can come back and he can be like, oh, you see, people do still care about me. So I'm not going to delete my content because look at these people who are stroking me and saying that. So this is his pathetic attempt at attention. This is not, I'm actually like in the dumps and I want to delete my content. I've been defelted and defeated. This is, I need to get some kind of a boost. I want someone to stroke me. So let me put up a sob story.
Stop saying that.
Comment on my timeline, and hopefully some people will, oh, I like it. In reality, more than half of the content or the clips here are basically people kind of making fun of him, right? Or just saying, nah, who cares? Or at least get the AdSense, right? But in truth, he's not getting any money on those videos. You want to know what the truth is? Content like his is very, very timely in the moment, but it only ever gets views in the moment, all right? So for example, let me give you an example here, okay? If I'm playing Silent Hill 2 Remake, I will get views day one, I will get views over the week, I'll get views over the month, and then there's people who residually come watch that playthrough over time. Why? Because it's timeless. A video game playthrough is timeless. You can watch it whenever you want, and it's still pertinent. If Rich is doing a react video to me, or a react video to the news, or something, it's only timely to that moment. In 3 months' time, no one cares about what Rich said about me 3 months ago. They want to see what he's going to say about me today. So he has to keep making that content to be timely.
So, like, what is this then? What are you doing right now? Is this timeless? You complaining about modern day review tech shit? Is this a timeless thing? What are we doing?
His entire content farm that he has on his channel makes him no money because it doesn't get residual views because no one goes back to watch his old videos because they're all pointless. He literally just kept pooping in the same spot over and over, and he amassed a pile of shit that no one ever wants to go back to and see. They want to keep walking away from it. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck cares about 10 years of garbage that isn't pertinent to today? That's why it doesn't matter if he deletes his channel or not. No one will care because nothing of value will literally be lost.
You should
sad
delete
that this is what's become of this man. But I really don't believe he's going to delete his channel at all. I think he's full of shit.
Delete your Minecraft account, man.
I think this is him looking for attention. All right. Now, very briefly, because I really don't want to harp on this next thing, Fat. We're going to do this very quickly, I promise you.
Fat?
So,
what?
I had told you guys, jokingly, all right, that DoodyStreams.
Okay.
Well,
Doody.
you know, a lot of people are calling him my top detractor, which I find hilarious. Like, this is a competition.
No, that's Tevin,
like,
dude.
Who's the biggest A-logger of Phil?
Review Tech is right behind Tevin.
Phil? Who's the biggest person who wastes their life
then it's
making
me.
fun of Phil, right?
Then it's Doody.
I told you guys jokingly, he made 9 videos about the Krabby Patty. All right? Jokingly, I said this. First off, you'll notice something as you scroll down and you look at all his content. He didn't make any of it. Literally all of DoodyStreams content, he pays for someone else to make. Like, maybe I would believe he made this one because it looks terrible, right?
What?
But, like, these thumbnails, he didn't make this. He didn't make this. He doesn't do that. He pays someone.
What?
Look at his layout. He pays someone to make all his content for him.
What the fuck? Is this an own? Is this a diss? Is this, like, a bad thing?
So literally his channel is a purchased detractor channel.
What the fuck? Yours is a fucking charity case. Yours is a dumbass fucking dented fucking free layouts, free emotes, free everything. How is this a diss?
There's no.
This dude fucking pays for his fucking art. What a fucking weirdo, right? He like pays for it. Why doesn't he just ask for it for free and manipulate people and make them feel bad?
Nothing in it whatsoever of value because it's all someone else's work.
All right.
Slapped together. You understand? It's pretty funny. Now, I was jokingly saying,
oh boy.
DoodyStreams, okay, made 9 videos about the Krabby Patty. Let's play a little game called Did Doody Do It? All right? Let's play a game. Did Doody do it? Let's actually, I have not looked at his channel. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, here's metaphor. Okay.
Please
so let's
hurry
go.
up. Please hurry
Let's
up.
see here. Look at the nice, completely invented thumbnail of my
Why
wife.
don't you just click on his channel?
Bullshit. This is not what she looks like.
I mean,
there you go.
What? Okay. What? Massive X to doubt. Can I get some X's in the chat, bro? What is he saying here? Listen to this.
Here's metaphor. Okay. So let's go. Let's see here. Look at the nice, completely invented thumbnail of my wife. You know, complete bullshit. This is not what she looks like. But there you go.
What?
DSP rages for an hour over review tech dumping on
She
him,
does look
blames
like that.
Doody and slanders Rich. No, what I did is I felted Rich for an hour, and it was very fun. I didn't rage about him. I made fun of him. It was a good time. I had a good time. I got to make fun of the guy who's been a bully to me for a decade.
King of semantics.
And I had a lot of fun doing it, and people enjoyed it. That's not what happened. But of course, that's all of his content, right?
X'd it out.
Okay, I'm trying to find. This is funny. Oh, God, I didn't even see this. DSP finds a new way to beg creates a card account and plans to spam his chat with it. Does Doody even know what a card account is? A card account is literally a website where you just put all of your links together on one page so people can find it. There's literally nothing there that's new. There's nothing on the page that says, hey, click here to pay Phil or click here to do that. It's just listing links. How is that a new way to beg? This is like if I made a business card with information on it, right? And I just handed it out. That's what card is. That's what card means. It's supposed to be like a virtual business card. So what the fuck does that even mean? Again, there's nothing to anything he says. He gets 9,000. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think he gets these views anymore. Now, I have no evidence of this, of course.
What do you mean?
I totally am starting to believe that this guy is like viewbotting himself.
Okay.
Or, I mean, he pays for everything else on
What
his
the
channel.
fuck, TOS? Are we just going to fucking... This dude has view bots? What are we doing?
He pays for his thumbnail. He pays for the animations. He pays for the layout. It stands to reason he pays for the views.
That's bullshit, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
He's like viewbotting himself.
Apparently, if you pay to run your channel better, if you have editors, if you have artists, and if you have thumbnail makers and layout makers, it's safe to assume you pay for view bots.
Or, I mean, he pays for everything else on
Are
his
you
channel.
joking?
He pays for his thumbnail. He pays for the animations. He pays for the layout. It stands to reason he pays for the views. Right?
Yo.
Because I really cannot believe that this fucking insanely bad clipped video of me.
Nice fucking slander there, dumbass.
11 minutes, me talking about card? That's the most boring thing possible. That's the thing. Only my big fans would care about card because all it is a way to find all of my stuff. How could you, like, I just don't understand at all why 9,000 fucking idiots would have watched that video. Like, for some people, you look at views like that's like a badge of success. This is a badge of, like, retardation.
What?
It's like, what the fuck?
We're on kick now. Let's fucking go, baby. I thought you shouldn't say that.
I shouldn't have said
I shouldn't have said that. Hello. Hello, Phil. There he is. The king of hate is back.
This is a badge of, like, retardation.
Whoa.
It's like, what the fuck? 9,000 people fucking watched that? Why? This is for a few hundred people to know where my information is. I just...
Sorry, Jade.
I don't understand it at all. I'm so lost. How
Hello,
did that,
Jade.
You know what I'm saying? Like, huh?
Huh?
All right, anyway, to try to get to what we're getting. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's the first video. Oh, by the way, here we go again. Look at this. Again.
If you're not looking at the screen, it's his wife. His wife's face edited on a fat lady from Dead Rising. He's going to say it's fake, right?
Completely fake.
It's completely fake. Yeah,
But-
okay.
The first Krabby Patty video was 6 days ago. Okay, so there's one. Two.
Why don't
There's
you
two.
just-
We had a podcast about it, so that's two.
Why don't you
what
just...
the fuck is this?
Why don't you just click the channel?
What is this? I'm not even going to ask. Does he think that that's a woman that would come for him? No. No, Doody. Women don't speak with you at all. Trust me. There's no woman on this planet.
I mean, they
that would
don't
speak
to
with
you
Doody.
either.
Okay, so that's 2. 3, 4. We got 4. Inside the Detractor world, Doody streams on Kino, Casino, and Lalka Live. I don't know what this is. This isn't his video. Why is it on his channel? That's bizarre.
That's not his
How did he get someone
channel.
else's video on his channel? Well, that's 4.
What?
5, because here you go.
What are we doing?
5.
What? Okay, whatever.
All right, wait a minute. This one's not about it. This is about me streaming on Kit. So that's 5. Okay, maybe. Well, here's the thing. Wait, it's part 1 and 2? I'm so confused. Okay, 6. No, wait. Is that? Oh, yes, it is. No, wait, that's not. That's not. By the way, on what planet do I look like that? On what planet do I look like
oh my
that?
fucking god, man.
Doody, that you superimposed my face. I can't get it to stop doing that. You superimposed my face on like Rich's body or
This dude is actually mental, man. What is happening? Duty, I don't know if you're aware, but you photoshopped my face on another body.
Boogie's body or Wings' body.
What the fuck are we doing?
Like, what are you? How is that me? Do you have eyes?
This
I weigh
dude's
195
fucking
pounds.
autistic,
I'm
man.
10 pounds overweight. What are you?
Shut the fuck up.
It doesn't even make sense.
dude.
Right? Okay, oh, here we go. So this
It
is what,
obviously
6?
bothers you.
Duty calls the Wendy's near DSP's home to confirm he lied. So that's 6. 7. Here's 7, because there's the Burger King crust. That's 7 videos.
What?
8. There's 8 videos. Wait a minute. It's 8. Okay, wait. 9. Are you kidding me? 9. I swear. No, everyone. I swear to God. I have to promise you something. I didn't watch this beforehand. I swear.
Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of
To
here.
God, I did not look at his page beforehand.
Like, you had the tab open. You obviously did. You didn't search this just now. I don't even see the point of lying about this.
I guessed 9 videos.
Right.
All right, I guessed 9. So this is 9 videos.
Hey, Duty, upload 15 next time to get him even more upset. What are we doing? You're just telling Duty how to make you mad.
10 videos. 10 videos.
It should be 20. Make it 20.
DoodyStreams made 10 fucking videos about the Krabby Patty meal. He made 10 videos about it.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Make it 20.
Are you kidding me? 10 fucking videos about the Krabby Patty meal? I was joking when I said 9.
Why is he like stuttering?
He made 10.
Wow.
You better take a sip, you fucking sleazy asshole.
Help! Is there anything even left to say at this point? But by the way, like, that's the kind of guy that Rich wants to be like. Like, Rich is like, I got to go all in on this content. I want to be a full-time DSP detractor. That's who I want to be associated with. The people who made 10 videos within 4 days, because that was what? It said 6 days ago to 2 days ago? 10 videos.
I don't get this, though. I really don't, because DSP, you want to be associated with Kino Casino. They make hours-long podcasts just shitting on other people that you happen to also not like. You're associated with those people. Is that any different? I don't get it. Just because it's not in 10-minute chunks and instead it's a 4 or 5 hour long stream. I don't understand. What is the point of this?
Within 4 days about the Krabby Patty meal. Literally, my fans, on the day that it was going to be, I said, hey, guys,
man. Who gives,
I can't
who
do it.
gives a
They're not
fuck?
delivering it anymore. For some reason, it's not an app. So instead, I'm going to get the Addams Family meal, and I'm not just
I thought nobody cared, and he's still trying to justify it and pig his way out of this, weasel his way out.
going to do the burger. I'm going to do the whole menu for you guys. And everyone in chat was like, oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah. Also, it was part of his flan. It was part of his plan, like Francisco is saying. He said yesterday that not getting the burger was part of his plan the entire time.
That's amazing.
But now he was going to buy
You're gonna
it.
do the whole menu? That's cool. So I order it, and then all of a sudden, one by one during the day, here comes
Nobody
sock
cares,
accounts.
right?
Literally not a single fan of mine complained. It was every sock account after sock account after sock account after sock account. You know what I'm saying? It was absolutely insane. Oh no. I'm still learning about kick people. I'll talk about this in a second. But anyway, yeah, so the whole deal is, this is so insane. The only people who would obsess over that Krabby Patty thing are people like Duty. Again, people who hyper obsess over minutia that don't matter, and they turn
Again, the minutia being he asked for $2,000 to eat a burger and then didn't eat the burger. That's minutia. Scamming people for $2,000 is minutia.
to the biggest thing in existence. They're humans who literally have not a
Like, it doesn't matter, dude. The whole fucking point. You promised one thing and then didn't do it. That kind of sounds like a scam to me, especially when it's that much money and you're not willing to drive 4 minutes. And it's like I said, oh, who cares? It's just a burger. Exactly, Phil. Who the fuck cares? It's just a burger. You can drive 4 minutes to go get it. It fucking works both ways, man. He would rather do this. This entire fucking, 30, 40 minute segment has been so fucking unhinged and dented and really stupid. He would rather do this instead of driving 4 minutes to get the fucking burger so no one can say anything. You would think he would know by now, being Dark Side Phil. This is the guy. He is the guy. You would think he would know by now, hey, well, I might as well get off my lazy ass and go 4 minutes for the burger. No. Instead, he scams people knowingly and does this. This mega fucking dented rant. This is what you get instead.
Here in the world, probably Duty must. I mean, you have to think that Duty is set somehow. Financially, because if he could sit around and make 10 videos about the Krabby Patty meal in 4 days, and he doesn't have anything else to do, and he has money to pay for the avatars.
Thank you for the snipe, Logan K.
He always says none of my fans complained. Only sock accounts. He will always accuse fans who complain of being socks anyway. The gaslighting.
Yeah, there's a good clip on Snort Hogan where someone, who was it? I'm thoughtful. I'll look it up real quick. This one right here. It is, I'm troublesome. I'm troublesome says he's not going to support DSP. It's a real fan, someone who gives him money. Was complaining that they just don't trust DSP after he didn't get the burger. And he was saying, well, if you're a true fan, he was pretty much saying, if you're a logical human being, you're going to agree with me. If you're not, then you're going to disagree.
Pay for the thumbnails, pay for the layout, pay for all the AI.
Yeah, that's a normal human being thing to do. Just gaslight people and run your cult. That's really nice of you.
Content. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's doing this, it's obvious that he doesn't have like a job or anything, right? Or any responsibilities in life. So
sure,
that's
like
the
your
way
wife,
that
right?
these people
What's your wife doing right now? How often is she home? What's she doing right now? She playing Skyrim? What the fuck are her responsibilities? What bills does she pay? What about your wife? You're going to be talking about responsibilities and shit, judging other people. How about you fucking tell your wife these things, dude?
And get the kind of attention they get is to just sit there and have.
The fuck is she doing? She couldn't even go pick up a burger for you. Talk about responsibilities.
Analyze minutia that no one gives a shit about and act like it's the most important thing on the planet. It's just insane. Anyway, I guess we've had enough fun with these idiots, right? I mean, that's enough for me. That's what I mean. Like, people say to me, well, Phil, why don't you check out your detractors more often, right? Like, don't you, every day they're making content on you. Dude, that was my whole show. We didn't even go, like, I had, like, a bunch of other timestamps to look at for Rich, and we didn't even get to them. Because, do you really want to? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very exhausting to me. This whole kind of content, going around and following the detractors and what they're doing, very exhausting to me. Because it's so pointless. You know what I'm saying? It's so fruitless and pointless. Like, there's no point to any of it. And they're just such losers in life. They've got nothing positive going on for them. Obviously, if all you can do is make 10 videos about the most innocuous little, insignificant thing, you don't have any positivity in your life. People who are busy with positive things don't hyper-focus on tiny negatives. You see? To them, oh, darn, Phil didn't have the Krabby Patty meal. Oh,
I like how this is a tiny negative. Don't hyper-focus on the tiny negative. This is the cult. This is him running his cult. The tiny negative, yet again, is the $2,000 scam. Of course, he wouldn't want you to focus on it. I don't understand how he can't see this, or he's just choosing to not see it, I guess I should say. Don't focus on the tiny negatives, the only tiny negative being I scammed you. Yeah, of course you wouldn't want people to focus on it, you dumbass. Of course you wouldn't want that. No shit.
but he's doing the Burger King meal. Great. Okay.
Just accept the product, consume product, and wait for the next one. That's what he wants you to do. Just sit back and be a fucking mouth drooler. Like, actually, he wants people like, I don't want to say Jade, but he just wants an audience who doesn't care about anything. I know you paid me $2,000, but just enjoy whatever I do, no, regardless. Just keep giving me money no matter what I promise you, no matter what I do, no matter how I treat you, no matter what I say. Just keep giving me money, bitches. What are you doing? Just sit back and enjoy, you dumb fucks.
Wait, Phil is not doing the Krabby Patty meal? And it's like a nuclear bomb goes off in the background. But in reality, normal people don't give a fuck about any of this. They just laugh at these people. And that's what you should do. You should point and laugh at the duty.
Right.
You get it? Like,
driving
literally,
4
point
minutes
and laugh at the duty. And say, that
normal.
motherfucker made 10 videos about a Krabby Patty meal in a week, right? Really? I'm being told another detractor has crazy thumbnails and he must be paying an artist to make them. I wouldn't be surprised. Really? No lie.
Wait, who? I missed it. Which chat is this in? Shit, I don't see it. Is it me? It's not me, is it?
You should point and laugh and say, that motherfucker made 10 videos.
Oh, Snort Hogan. It's Snort Hogan. He has the word snort blocked in his kick chat, by the way.
A Krabby Patty meal
That's
in a week,
that's funny.
right?
That's great. People
Really?
are paying
I'm being
for
told
thumbnails?
Another detractor has crazy thumbnails and he must be paying an artist to make them. I wouldn't be surprised. Really? No lie, I wouldn't be surprised if they're paying people
Snort Hogan
to put out content like that.
with
You know what I'm
Snort
saying?
censored in kick. That's great.
Someone tipped $1 and says, your detractors actually hate Review Tech. He went to war with them, but Duty is one who slurps his PP to farm content out of him, and RTU slurps Duty's PP as protection from detractors and to say he has a buddy detractor. You see how
God,
sick
this
this whole
shit's turning
situation
so
is?
fucking
And again, this is why I
regarded.
really don't want to be constantly in this sphere. Because what do they call it? They call it the drama sphere, but there's another the sector, I think they call it. Why would I want to be involved in
the
that?
toxic toilet juice?
Right? Like seriously? Why would I want to be involved in this all the time? Like every once in a while I'm okay with doing a show like today because I didn't really have much to talk about today. I was really hoping, you know, Boogie was going to be on the show and I couldn't lock that in. It was too late to really confirm. So instead I just kind of did like an audible show here, right? But it's funny to laugh at this shit.
You haven't laughed once, by the way. I like that he's saying it's funny to laugh, but he's really just more upset about it.
Well,
he's
I don't
just
wanna
like
deal
me,
with this every
for.
day. I couldn't. Like, I just don't have the patience for it. I really don't. A lot of people are like, this is what they do every day. I can't do this every day. There's no fucking way. I would lose my mind. I'm the kind of guy, I want to chill with you guys and have fun conversation. I want to play video games and enjoy them. That's the content that I like. I don't want to sit here looking at these fucking jokes.
Oh,
these
yeah,
wasted life
sure.
every
Yeah,
day.
totally.
And be like, wow,
Yeah.
human failure. Here's evidence of it, right?
As
Like,
opposed
holy fucking
to
shit.
animal failure. Great.
Thank you to Chill Bill, who did a $10 Canadian super chat and says, I think the Krabby Patty meal was not available for delivery to ensure Plankton could not get one. No,
Yeah,
but
I heard you are.
again, I've told you guys this. The weirdest thing about it, it was available for delivery. The only reason
We're
that I
still
promised
on
you guys that I
this.
was going to do it is because I confirmed it was available for delivery. It even had
Oh my God.
little cartoon versions of the burger and the Frosty drawn in the style of SpongeBob on the fucking menu. It showed that. And I was like, that's neat. That's a cool way that they're doing it. They're kind of going all out. Even on the delivery menu, they've got it cartoonishly drawn. I wish I had screenshotted it to show you guys.
See,
'cause I
this
didn't.
dude plays every single possible angle just so that he can always come out on top.
Thinking, you know,
Not getting the burger was part of his plan to drive engagement and drive content to his channel. But now he always wanted to buy it. He promised it for a reason.
it'll be
I don't know.
available. And apparently they only had it available for delivery like
Insane.
one day.
Yeah, I got
Bill.
it. I got it, man. Move on.
And it's Canadian. It's a $10 Canadian super chat. It's the equivalent of about $7 right now. No, 44. Excuse me. We wasted a lot of time on you know, those wasted life people. If you guys have any topics you'd like to discuss, please tag me in the chat, or if you contribute in some way, I'll shout it out.
I'm ready to
right
clock
now,
out, man. This
we
shit
have almost
sucks.
400 viewers on the show.
Okay.
Actually appreciated today.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
started
got
streaming
it.
on Kick. The
Bag,
tips
bag,
have
bag.
really, like, calmed down, which isn't good, honestly.
Aw,
I do need tips. Right now, I think we
aw,
only
I
have
wanna
the
hear
1 or 2
this.
tips. It would be great to get some tips in today. Like I said, I've noticed that since I started streaming on Kick, the tips have really like calmed down, which isn't good, honestly. I do need tips to help support the business. So if you could tip, please do. But hey, I'm appreciative of anything. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, and subs over on Kick.
You better take a sip,
speaking
you
of which,
fucking sleazy
Let's
asshole.
get some subs over on Kick. What's happened?
Get
I'll
those
get some subs.
subs,
Let's get a few subs
boys.
over on Kick. But keep in mind over on Kick, if you become a paid subscriber yourself, you become the I do it. On Friday when we hit 25.
Oh
I
my
didn't fill this
God.
drive there because I live on a very busy corner.
Here you go.
Like,
Here
why
you
didn't-
go. The Wendy's thing. Here we go.
Why didn't Phil just drive there? Because I live on a very busy corner. Like
Okay.
there's tons of traffic where I live on the corner here.
It's 4 minutes away. The Wendy's was 4 minutes away from his house.
During the times when I would get it to eat it.
He could have walked. He could have walked there. That's how close it is.
So, for example, let's say today I finished my stream at 4 p.m. and I said, I'm going to go get the Krabby Patty. No exaggeration. It would take me probably at least 15 minutes just
No,
to
it
get
wouldn't.
over there and get in line for it.
No,
and
it
then there'd be a
wouldn't.
line because it's around dinner time,
Bro, you're not in the city, man.
lunch at rush hour. And then I'd have to get out of there and get back. It would take me over half an hour to go get the meal. So the meal's going to be fucking cold by the time I get it here anyway. And then on top of that, you waited over a half an hour, right?
How the fuck can these DoorDash people get the food to you? Like, you realize you're getting it delivered by a guy in a car. You would also take a same vehicle, a car, to go get the meal. It would be the same thing, except you're paying less money. How does this make any sense, even if you think about it a little bit? How the fuck does the guy in the delivery car get it to you?
You don't want that. You want it to show
Huh?
right away. You know what I'm saying? You just want it to be here so I could review it for you right away. You don't want to sit around with your thumb up your butt. That's why I ordered the other thing, because it could arrive at the end of my stream and we did it right away and it was perfect, right? That's why I did it that way.
Okay. All right, move on, man. I thought we didn't care about this.
UK
Krabby
had
Patty.
chicken Big Macs for ages. Oh, really? So, Mac, all right? So as long as that doesn't change by Friday when we hit 25
All
streams,
right,
it's
chicken
on
Big
there,
Mac.
okay?
Okay, chicken Big Mac. I'm excited. Great. It's
How do I read
awesome.
2 chats
Hell
at
yeah.
once? I literally have 2 chats open in my face at once right now, and I'm just looking back and forth at them. I don't trust the dual chat on restream.io. I don't think it would work well. That's why I'm not using that.
All right, cool.
that someone say that I lied about the chicken Big Mac. Here it is. I'm literally taking this screenshot right now at 12:56
Why can't he do this with champions?
p.m. on October 15th. I've got it right here. Limited time chicken Big Mac, and I'm screenshotting it right now.
You
It
see
says
how
limited
stupid
time, but
this
it doesn't
shit
say
is?
for how long. So there you go. It was there, and that's why I've offered this to you as a reward. If they fucking remove it, I can't make them add it back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Chill Bill with another super chat. We need a Monday Night War YouTube versus Kick determined by stream stats and support. Tune in to see who wins each week. Now, see, I don't want to do it. It would literally become, if you mean official Soulsborne versus spin-off, that.
Don't care.
We don't have Dunkin' Donuts and we
Soulsborne.
don't have Krispy Kreme.
Donut talk.
Darkside Pimp is now going to get on the leaderboard running tally.
Don't
Thank
give
you
a
guys.
fuck.
Double M says, I think a good idea is to announce the main meal for goals plus a backup meal just in case. I mean, what should we do as a backup? What would you guys like to see as a backup? If okay, sure. Let's end the podcast with this discussion today.
All right, cool.
If the chicken Big Mac falls through because it's limited time, is there anything you guys would like to see me do?
People
Would like
have to
see
run
me,
his
do
stream
in
for
place,
him. That's
right?
cool. That's awesome.
Fox Mulder says, am I going to do the Call of Duty campaign day one? No, I'm going to do the multiplayer because day one, it's Call of Duty and the Shadow the Hedgehog game. So probably the day stream will be Call of Duty multiplayer and the night stream will be Shadow. I'm not going to get to the campaign for a bit, I bet. Krispy Kreme has locations around here. I have never seen one. I'll see what they are. Ghost kitchens. 10 miles away. It says the closest place that would make Krispy Kreme donuts for me is over 10 miles away. And that means it's not going to be good. Seriously. I mean, it looks cool. Those Ghostbusters donuts actually look cool. One looks like Slimer. One looks like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And one has the Ghostbuster symbol. Like, that would be dope. But, like, I'll tell you right now, it would never even show over 10 miles away. It would take forever. You know what I'm saying? I guess it was worth checking. But, yeah.
Okay.
It would take them, like, hours to get here. I'd have to pay, like, a giant tit. And it would get here. You know the donuts aren't going to be good sitting there in a fucking car for over an hour. Right? I would like that. Dude, that's a dope dozen donuts. Look at that. I like that.
Okay, go fuck yourself, dude. I really don't give a fuck. I'm ready to
Last
clock
chance,
out.
if you haven't, post up in that thread. You can type !Halloween in my chat on YouTube, or just look at the community tab on the YouTube page, DSPGaming, to find that poll. Please post up the games you want.
Hell
in
yeah,
that poll and hurry
Halloween
up,
poll.
because if you don't soon, I'm going to be going through and making the
He
poll.
can't go
all right?
10 miles to get
All right,
donuts.
guys, thank you so much. Great show today. I hope you enjoyed.
This dude actually is insane, man. It's ridiculous how crazy this dude gets.
And tomorrow,
he's taking screenshots of chicken burgers on his phone because people just can't trust him to buy a burger. That's how insane this is getting. All because he didn't drive 4 minutes.
we'll do it all again. And tomorrow, of course, I'm going to tell you my final thoughts on Silent Hill 2 Remake and everything going on. Right? All right, guys, thank you so very, very much.
What the fuck is this music?
I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out. All right. Good stuff, right?
What is this music?
Jack in the Box has a witch shake. Just a shake, though. That's kind of lame. Just a shake. Because the thing is with a shake, you can't really see it. Like with a burger, I could show you, I can buy it, I can taste. The shake's like, tastes like this. It tastes like this. It's kind of lame. Like, it worked with the Addams Family meal because I also had other things. But I think just a shake is
No,
kinda
Francisco,
lame.
I have not watched this dude live in like a month and a half. I did not know there was music.
Okay, so let's get set up for the finale
man.
of Silent Hill, everybody. Are you excited?
Looking forward to the
I hope you are.
40
I
minute
am.
Snort
I'm pumped to
Hogan.
see how it ends. Hopefully, it's a really great ending. What I'm going to do very briefly is I'm going to use the restroom, and then we're going to begin. I'll play you guys a few silly clips here, and then we'll jump into the conclusion of Silent Hill for you. All right? So thanks for hanging out with me.
So to summarize, he's too lazy to drive to McDonald's, too lazy to get medicine for his sick wife, and too lazy to get a Wendy's burger. Sounds good?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, Rebsy.
Everybody, and I'll be right back in just a couple minutes, but in the meantime, enjoy these clips, and then we'll begin.
Man, he can't even go get donuts. That's another one you left out. He's not willing to go drive to get donuts. Like, for his stream, I think that's the craziest thing, too, when you think about it. You don't even have to think about it. This is supposedly stuff for his stream. Like, something to have a fun moment, a fun memory. This is your job. This is not, like, something you do for fun without making money. Like, this is something you should be investing in. And he can't even invest time. Time! He's supposedly a business owner. He can't even invest the time to go drive to get a burger or to get donuts. What the fuck? Really? You see, if he were smart too, he would just live stream himself in his car going to the place. Because then that would be, you could monetize it. You're monetizing your trip to Wendy's, let alone monetizing you eating the food. You could monetize yourself getting the food. But no, man, he's going to get stalkers. People are going to follow him and ruin his IRL existence. That's insane. Like, it's gotten to the point where he's taking screenshots of chicken burgers on his phone to prove that he's gonna buy it. I don't even know what that proves. He just said, I'm taking a screenshot of it. He didn't even show the screenshot. Like, what does that prove? I don't know, man. Don't give him an excuse to write off his car. Okay, he's back. I'm not gonna watch his gameplay. I'm just watching the unrecorded segment.
The guy just beating the shit out of me.
And then I'm ready to get the fuck out of here.
All right. All right, guys. We're gonna get started here. Let's see here. What was I doing? I got distracted. I need to get my controller. We need to boot her up. Let's boot her up and let's get started.
I did hear it today. I'll rewind it. Francisco. Burnell?
Burnell? Look at this guy. He looks so depressed. Oh my god, I hate my job so much. Look at this guy. He looks so depressed.
That was my depression. My wife. Okay. The controller does not stay synced when you restart the PC for some reason. I guess that kind of makes sense. It's weird because usually controllers stay synced with consoles, but they don't stay synced with the PC. I have to unplug and replug in the adapter.
Yeah, I did see that
Xbox
one.
wireless adapter to get it to resync the controller every turn. Synced with for some reason. Okay.
Wait, let's see this again. Look at this. The Grand Canyon. The Grand fucking Canyon. Damn, dude. Let's get this a little bit bigger here. Wait, hold on. Here it comes. Here it is. Damn, bro. It's got a big bald patch in there.
The
Might as well shave it off.
Stay synced when you restart the PC for some reason.
This dude should shave his head off.
Kind of makes sense. It's weird.
His hair off, I mean.
Synced with consoles, but they don't stay synced with the PC. I have to unplug and replug in the adapter. Yeah, Xbox wireless adapter to get it to resync the controller every time. But Lamps Gaming says if there's one game you should play with headphones on, it's Silent Hill 2 Remake. Trust me, I really enjoyed the era where I wore headphones. I can't anymore. Remember when I started live streaming in 2013, I started wearing headphones and I wore them all the way through 2020. And then during COVID, when COVID was going crazy, I got ear infections constantly that year. I think I had like 4 of them. And the only constant factor was that I was wearing these headphones.
I think it's crazy. This is still his version of events. The only reason he got ear infections was headphones. But like, dude, you're disgusting. We've seen the way you pick your ear, then pick your eyeball, then pick your nose, and then bite your fingers. You're putting all of that gunk in this in a wet environment. The gross gouty ears. And then covering them with headphones. I don't think just the headphones are the problem, dude.
Headphones
and we know, for some reason we know this, but we know for a fact that he didn't used to shower. He barely used to shower because he started telling us that he was showering more when Low Tier God made fun of him. So on top of all of the gunk that he's mixing with his mouth, nose, eyes, and ears, he didn't shower on top of that.
I started wearing them around my neck, and then I started wearing neck phones. I have not had an issue with my ears since. So there was supposed to be something going on in my body, my ears, is dampness building up. Now, I do occasionally wear headphones, but I don't wear them all the time. Like, for example, at night, when my wife is going to sleep earlier because she has to go to work in the morning, I do have some headphones that are like noise-canceling headphones that I wear in the bedroom. But I wear them for like an hour, and then I take them off. I don't wear them all day. I think the problem was I was sitting in this room, and sometimes it's so hot. I've told you about the afternoons, how hot it is in here. And I think it was like, 80, 90 degrees in here. And it was just really just festering bacteria in my ears. And it built up so bad, and that's why I was getting those ear infections. Because I can wear headphones, no problem. It's only when I was doing it in here for streaming that this happened. So I would have loved to wear headphones for this playthrough, but
I also think it's funny too that whenever he's talking to someone in an interview or something, he risks his ear infections by wearing his headphones.
I can't wear headphones for anything.
For some reason, when he's talking to someone, he wears his gamer headphones.
As a result of that. So, by the way, is this where the camera goes? I think so, right? I think this is where the camera goes for this game. It's Dragon Ball that I have to have it further down. Yeah. I'm trying to remember now. Because Dragon Ball, there's stuff there, like the energy bars. But for this game, I can have it.
Yeah, he manages not to snort too.
Right. Yeah,
that's a good point.
Not blocking anything, heads up display or anything. By the way, guys, we got 84 likes on YouTube.
Come on,
let's get this up to 100 likes, shall we?
Come on.
And, let's get some contributions going today, my friends. We're at 57 bucks out of our goal of 150. Let's get the 150 smash. Let's just hit it and get it over with. So we can enjoy the end of Silent Hill 2, right? Okay, let's do it.
When he hits record, I'm getting the fuck out of here. God, imagine being his poor headphones sitting on his ears.
Okay. Here we go. The finale begins, folks. Here we are.
Hello, everyone.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Silent Hill 2 Remake.
He hit us with an all right,
everyone. We
everyone.
are at the hotel where supposedly this is the place where Mary said, hey, this is where I'm waiting for you.
You can go fuck yourself. I'm out of here. We got one video just to kind of wind down because, man, that was a crazy stream. That was insane. The levels of, like, just the topics going out of hand. Nobody cares, but he's sitting there ranting the entire time. Shout outs to Rebsy. Phil gets triggered over online ads on Gematsu and says Gematsu should die. Is it Gematsu? Gamatsu? I don't know.
Hey, folks, I'm going to apologize in advance for
this. This is a good video.
Because I got the news story up, but it's on one of those gaming websites that is so insanely inundated with ads, you can't get rid of them. Like, look at this. Get your hands on them. Candy. Yes, I'm aware that candy is for sale during Halloween time. I didn't need your stupid ad to pop. Like, I really, like, this Frankenstein is going to sell me Reese's. I know Reese's exist. If I want them, I'm an adult. I can just go buy them.
Reminder, this guy's a self-proclaimed chocoholic. These ads are based on the shit that he buys and searches for. That's what these are.
I don't need your ad to pop up and tell me about the grocery store. Look, I don't need to know about whole milk. What the fuck is this?
Apparently you do, though, because it's kind of based on the shit that you search.
These ads are so stupid. Why would I ever... Oh, man. I was really starving for some baby spinach. I'm so glad that when I went to read a news story about Halo, that I got whole milk and baby spinach ads. I'm definitely running out the door to buy organics right now. If you want to talk about ineffective web advertising,
how is it?
This is the exact definition of ineffective web advertising. Intrusive ads that are popping.
I mean, you're talking about it and you're looking at it
up and not stopping, and they're just in your face, and you know because this. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I love Reese's. When I see that ad,
obviously,
I really don't want Reese's.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't want Reese's at all. And if your excuse is, oh well, that's Gematsu. And Gematsu needs those ads to stay afloat, well, then they should die. No, really.
What?
It's 2024. It's not 1997.
Yeah, they should accept donations. They should beg their audience for every time they join the website. They should ask for donations and memberships and also ads, and then advertise their other articles and their other websites if they own any, and their parent company.
If you're trying to make a living on the internet and you're relying on intrusive, ugly s'mores ads about the cookout dessert, your business model is flawed. All right, you need to find another business model.
Yeah, you gotta beg. You gotta beg like
close
me.
If they rely on these shitty ads. Okay, just being real talk here. Anyway,
Real
Studio
talk.
subsidiary 343 Industries is changing. Hold on, I'm sorry. I can't read the article because I need to learn.
Oh no!
About 12 hours.
Is that for Cat?
Secret. I can't read the article because I need to
ad
learn
for Cat.
about 12-hour secret whole body deodorant spray and beard ship station.
What is beard? What is that? I never heard of that. What is this? Oh, beard brand. Does this dude buy beard dye?
I liked Halo Infinite, and hold on, excuse me. I have to learn about Dell Store Prime.
Is that why he's getting advertised that?
Okay, I've learned about Dell Storage Prime.
There you go. So we learned that he looks up beard stuff on Google, which is why he's getting fed those ads.
This scamming piece of shit is so annoying. You better take a sip, you fucking sleazy asshole. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Honeybee, 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 honeybee.
Well, okay, fellas, that's the stream from me. The dude went unhinged, brud. Come on, guys. The fucking king of hate, Dark Side Phil, okay? Went fucking ballistic in the chat, boys. He went fucking crazy. Yeah, this entire stream was just projection. It was just him complaining about review tech, about things that he also does, and also did, and continues to do. It's ridiculous. Like, how can he not see the irony there? And then complaining about Doody paying people to make thumbnails? If he even does that. And then saying that the logical conclusion is that he pays for view bots because he pays artists and people to make thumbnails and animations and layouts. Right, so pretty much every YouTuber is a view botter, I guess? Big ups, Doody. Did you hear him just say that you pay for view bots? Actually slandering you. You steal those. He legit said that it's safe to assume that you pay for view bots because you pay for animations. You clipped it and posted it. Okay, that's good. Sounds good to me. That's crazy. Actual slander. God damn. Big ups Doody in the chat.
I'm him.
Anyways, I guess that's the stream from me. Very unhinged today. You're gonna get your clips today, man. That's a lot. But I'll redirect you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. WPIG is live. Big ups, guys. Enjoy. And I will see you next time.
Sound good? Sounds good to me. Well, it was nice talking to you, bro. I'ma head out now.
See you guys.